Dream Eater.
I mean, we
Um,
killed it really well.
well, pretty well. I'll give you that. Um, you guys found Agni, a guy who was stuck there as well, and brought him aboard. You also found Kara. She is recovering in her room. You guys decided to go to sleep, as the day's events or the night's events were kind of rough. It is now sort of noonish. You guys have made some progress.
Oh, cool. I guess I'm gonna go grab some food from the pantry because I remembered, hey, we have a guy in the brig, and I'm gonna go ahead and just bring it down to down to him so you have.
Yeah, so he accepts that gladly, considering he probably hasn't eaten in a while. He was there longer than you were, so you know. Let me upload Brandon's token here. There we go. Thankfully, I can make these pretty quick, so that makes life a little easier.
Yeah, gotta appreciate the little things.
Let me set this as your default token here. Really? All right. You select a token. All right, you should maybe be able to move around. I don't know. All right, I just need to set this to Bramnik real quick, and you should be all right. Bramnik. Yay. All right, you should be able to move around now. Yeah. Cool. So, yeah. So you guys, next, what are you doing?
Probably just eating breakfast or whatever since we're all waking up now, and probably reading the fuck, what is it, that book?
Oh, the one you got.
Cataclysm War.
Okay.
That's it. She's reading on that, trying to connect the dots from what Saria gave, why Saria gave that to her or them, whatever.
Okay. We'll get to that in just a moment. So Agni is we'll handle the stuff over here first. So Agni is grateful for the food, and essentially says after a little while, you know, I noticed you're flying an airship. Well, I'm not really used to airships. This is sort of a weird thing, but I might be able to speed up your travels if you want.
You some kind of wizard?
Something like that. I study the arcane, and I can at least make some of the wind sort of blow into your sails a little bit better. It's not much, but it will help a little bit.
Yeah, I think we're fine with where you're at for now.
All right. He sort of looks at you, kind of worried at the moment. Well, if you need my help, just tell me, I guess. At this point, Ta will wake up and kind of go up top.
Do you have 300 gold?
No, I do not. I do not have any.
All right, we'll talk to you later when we have some questions for you, and I'll just drag Bramnik up the deck with me.
Hey.
All right. So you guys go up a floor or two.
Yeah, breakfast.
Oh, and by the way, I've got the owl familiar sitting on top of, like, perched on top of the mast at the very top, just like kind of look out sort of deal.
Okay.
I'll go check on Melia, I guess. Make sure she's okay, because she's been flying this whole time, right?
Yeah, it's not really taxing to her because she hasn't really had to, like, turn anything around too much or anything like that, so she's managing pretty well.
just checking to see if she needs any rest or.
Yeah, she's fine for now. And Ta's kind of come up and taken over, is sort of doing stuff manually, so she's getting a little bit of a break.
Yeah, all right.
So, well, I guess I can't really ask. Can I have conversations with Ta?
Yeah, you can have
In a
some.
sense.
I talked to him. And we figured out what he would say to most things. So, all right,
Just-
yeah.
Ta, we're going to the Three Sisters, right?
He just nods his head.
Well, good chat. Talk to you later. I'll go get breakfast with the rest of them, and I'll see if Melia wants to come and get some.
All right. Millier actually does come with you then. She gets some food and all that stuff. Meanwhile,
How's the weather?
So the weather seems to be fair. It's not like gusting or anything like that. You guys are moving at kind of a slower speed right now. Let's see where you guys are. All right. Meanwhile, Nyx, after reading through the book, well, not through it, but you're starting on it. It's a big ass book. But starting on it, you hear some stuff, or read some stuff rather. First, that there were, sorry, there was a group. It's not named. Attempting to raise a god, bringing a dead god back to life, essentially. And the cataclysm was when there was a great war against these people or things or whatever they were, causing a certain set of. It actually kind of caused the Bleeding Isles. The Bleeding Isles used to be a continent. Well, the Bleeding Isles and the Trillium Isles used to be the same continent, and the reason it's an archipelago now is because the land was sundered from the power of this fight. That's about as far as you'll get in the book at the moment.
Okay, then next we'll
just
just
reading through it and everything. There's all sorts of weird details about some, heroes of old, but nothing that stands out too much beyond that yet.
All right, yeah, that's plenty good. All right, next we'll just close up the book and head out over here for some grub.
Cool.
Okay.
As she does that, I'm just to be brace yourselves. I'm gonna go help Ta.
I'll say Nyx can finish that up while you're still, talking with Agni for the most part. So all of you guys are down over here having breakfast for the moment.
All right.
Okay. Make me. You know what? In this case, it'll be Bramna. Yeah, all of you guys can make me a perception check.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Wow. And that
Nice.
20.
Yeah, very nice. You actually see Ta as he sort of walks down here. To his room for a moment. Steps out and goes downstairs to talk with Agni. You guys are about halfway through breakfast at this point.
Oh shit! Nyx grabs all of her food and shit, just like armfuls of whatever the hell she's eating, and just fucking like starts running down there. It's like, wait, hold on.
Who's flying the ship?
I grab my plate and I head up to the the wheelhouse and just like grab onto the wheel and just do my thing.
The wheel has actually been tied down with rope in the rough direction.
Oh,
Let's see. Next, which direction are you going?
I'm following Ta. I'm gonna make sure that he's not gonna, like, I don't know, try any certain
metagaming?
tactics of. interrogation. No, Ta is a brute that fucking murders things.
Yeah, but he's the smartest one out of all of us.
Well, he might be one of the better decision makers. In some cases, anyway. However, no, he's down there, and basically asks something to the extent of, "Can you help push the ship faster?" Because he's not really happy with the way things are going. And by the way, that's the steering wheel. So he's not very happy about the way things are going.
Yeah.
However, so he basically says something to the extent of, "I'll keep an eye on you. Let's Agni out because he wants to get this party moving. Considering you guys are short on time." Kind of comes up top.
Yeah, I don't. Nix doesn't like
Melee
this
actually
guy.
comes over here.
Still watching as well.
All right. So Agni casts a gust of wind directly into the sails, and you feel the boat, the ship, sort of pick up in speed, and it's moving quite quickly now. He holds on to that for quite some time, actually, and you guys go from moving at a kind of a crawl to almost a sprint, as he casts that at a pretty high level. Yeah, he used that at a 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's cast that at a gust of wind at a high level. You guys are moving quite nicely now.
Is Melee taking over the control of the ship, or am I just
Melee is sort of managing the ship. You can, you still might want to pilot as the speed is up there. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check real quick. Okay.
I do pretty good.
You kind of figure out what's going on, and you manage to keep it in line for the most part. So Agni does this for about an hour. That's about as long as the spell lasts. So when he stops, Ta kind of he actually has a bit of food, hands it over to Agni. So this is the layout right now. Bramnick, where are you at? Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure you all are wherever you want to be in the story.
I'm gonna check on Kara.
Okay. She is awake, but hurting pretty bad. It seems like being under those effects for that long have kind of messed with her a bit. She's not
Would I
perfect.
know if my lesser restoration spell would help at all with that?
Make
After
me,
trying it, like in the.
Oh, this isn't so much a physical thing. This is more of a mental thing. Realizing that she'd been sort of taken over like that in a way, and for so long, is kind of screwing with her. Plus, knowing that Sid, her apparent father, is now stuck, and she's just very, very worried. It's more of an emotional thing than a physical thing. This restoration doesn't work on emotions.
I'll leave her some food and just tell her, make sure you get your rest. We're going. There's probably going to be a fight, and could use all the hands we have. Then I'll just kind of leave her be and head up top.
Okay. So at this point, Agni is finishing with the spell. Ta kind of hands back some of the shit that he took from Agni. Nothing major. It's like a small purse with some personal effects and that sort of thing. That was something that we talked about, basically. That he would have basically taken away. And Agni accepts those and then says, I could use a strong individual like yourself sometime. I have many things that need to die, basically, including some orcs. Will you help me? Make, if anybody, Bramnick, you're the only one there. You're the only one there. Make me an insight check.
Damn it.
You're kind of sitting there going, that was a weird thing to say. But you don't get anything else. Todd just sort of nods like, yeah, maybe I would. Yeah, okay. Agni casts Fly on himself and Ta, and Ta acquiesces, and they're gone. You can take an opportunity attack if you want to.
Wait,
But
what? They're just leaving? What
they just flew. They just flew off.
The fuck?
the fuck? I'll just over the Rocky Talkie. Just tell where the fuck you going?
No answer.
Did
You
Todd
gotta
take
be
the bag of
shitting me.
holding?
Guys, Todd's
took the
leaving
bag of
with
holding
the
in the
wizard
bag.
dude.
He's
Something-
got the fucking sending stone. We cannot talk to
Okay.
Saria.
You also do not have access to your bag of holding as they fly off.
Nix is mad.
That motherfucker.
I mean, I could fly after them or summon something to fly after, but I don't know what to do, guys. I'm still half asleep. Todd's gone with Agni.
Fuck, I'll guess I'll, before they fully fly off while they're within range, because I see them fly off, I'm like, what, wait, where is he going? I'll fire off a detect magic to see if, like, there's any bullshittery going on.
How, it's a 30-foot range, right?
Yes.
Let's see.
I'm assuming they can't outfly the airship, right? If we wanted
Yeah,
to
they
keep
can.
They
pace
could.
with
That
them.
thing, they can go pretty fast. They go, like, what is it, 120 feet?
60
dashing?
feet. 60 feet. Yeah, dashing is 120 feet. It's 25 feet already away from you.
Yep.
And they've moved basically 60 feet.
Oh, motherfucker.
One of you could try to figure out what happened. If Bramnick decided to explain it to you guys, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I can tell them what was said.
Short one. The fuck just happened?
I don't know. Fucking Agni said, "Hey, I got some things that need to die. You want to help me?" And I was like, "Sure." And then they just flew away.
Really? What? Why would he agree to that?
Nix, make me an Arcana check. I'm trying to get you guys to start doing this stuff proactively, but Nix, fuck off.
Nick's fucked off. I guess I'll make an
What?
Arcana check, because I think there's some bullshittery.
Are you proficient in Arcana?
What's going on?
Nope.
Then
What am I doing?
you're not going to make that Arcana check. It's
Got
not
it.
something you're
Arcana
familiar
check.
with. Oh, jeez.
No,
You're not
Nix is
sure what
mad.
happened.
Nix is like, her fucking eye is twitching and her hair is just fucking all aflame.
All right. Well, yeah, you're not exactly sure what happened. Your insight check, Bramnick, kind of gave you the feeling that something weird was going on, but that's about all you guys have to go on right now.
Can I quickly run down and check Ta's room and see if I notice anything?
Sure.
Alright,
So you go down to Ta's room. It is sparse, but that's sort of how he keeps it anyway. You see some weapon oil and, the basics Ta stuff. Nothing looks out of place.
But he didn't happen to leave a note or the sending
Nope.
stone or the bag of holes. He just
Nope.
took everything.
Yep.
Fuck, I'm gonna kill that guy as soon as he comes back.
Which direction? So we're heading From
We are
where
currently
we were,
heading
we're heading
northwest.
northeast, right?
No, northwest.
Here, let's go to
Or
here for now.
northwest. Okay, right.
So yeah, you guys are heading up
there.
here.
And which direction
Currently-
did they fly off to?
You guys are here. They flew off kind of in that general direction. You're not sure how far exactly.
And they can outfly the airship?
The airship isn't that fast on its own. If the wind speeds aren't that high, it's not that fast. The thing is that it can constantly fly. A fly spell is fast, man. Like, that's 60 feet. And that's without dashing.
I don't really want to burn any spells trying to chase after him. Alright. Well, I don't know. I didn't find anything in the room, so I'll go back up top. I didn't see anything in his room that looked out of ordinary, so I have no idea what's going on.
Did he see anything else besides fucking? We need to go kill some dudes. Like, what kind of specific dudes?
He didn't say. He just said, "You look strong. I need someone strong that can kill some shit. Do you wanna? Maybe you can help me sometime." And that was it. And then they were gone.
I swear to God. I swear in Zarkon's name, I'm gonna smite the shit out of that man. Ah, fuck. Alright, well, nothing we can do now. We gotta make our way over to Three Sisters.
Oh, I need to check something.
Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck is all this?
Oh, 20 just died on me.
Oh, I can't even see. I was gonna. Didn't I roll a really high insight check on this guy last time? When we were talking to him? I thought I rolled like in the
Not
20s.
super high. It was high. But at the time, it was about... Insight is, like, at the time of whatever they're saying. Are they lying? Are they, you know...
It doesn't give you like a general feel for like someone's
No.
character? Like,
No, it's like okay. It's like if and Bussy, you'll get this. It's like if a kid is lying to you, and you just kind of know it, right? It doesn't give you any. You know it in the moment, and you're just like, okay. It doesn't give you an insight into how good or bad that kid is.
right.
I mean, that's what it's an in the moment thing, man. You're not gonna know everything about a character within a few seconds. Ever. I promise.
What's a tone
I
of
mean-
personality? Well, I'm just gonna. Well, no fucking use crying over spilt milk. We gotta make our way over and go find Sid. How's Kara, by the way?
She's shaken up and still in pain. The effects of that place, being there for such a long time, she's not doing great. She's resting. She's okay.
Great, because we're gonna need another fucking fighter.
Can she even fight? Do we even know?
She's got those pistols.
No, she does not.
What?
You can go searching for her pistols.
We grabbed all of the stuff out of the pile, right?
You got everything out of the pile of all your shit, yeah. There were other piles of other shit.
I think once we killed the thing, we just grabbed her and ran. We didn't really
Yep.
stick around.
She doesn't have her stuff. She does have a hand crossbow, but that's about it.
Wait, didn't we grab her bag? Oh wait, we grabbed her bag. It might not necessarily have her pistols in it.
Didn't have her pistols in it, no.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, so she could. I mean, Melia is more capable than her at this point.
Yeah, but are you sure you want Grey Beach to fucking get
No,
mad?
I'm not saying we're gonna put Melia in a fight. I'm just saying that's pretty much how useless Kara is at this point. For all I know, right? Like I don't know much about her, so that's my assumption. Is she's useless without her weapons.
I guess Nyx will go and start flying.
Okay.
I'm still at the wheel, so I guess.
Oh, I thought you were at the control-y things.
That is the controlling thing. Oh, no,
The
Melee
things that, like,
Melee is
Oh, okay.
holding the ship stable right now.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, Nyx will just go into a room.
Man, I'm thinking real hard. Well, I'm thinking as hard as I can. Alright, wait, so she doesn't have her pistols. Can she fight?
If she had a decent set of weapons, maybe she could try.
Well, all our weapons are in the bag of, but all our spare weapons, anyways. I'm gonna run down and talk to her real quick.
Okay.
Is she awake, or did she go back to sleep after eating?
She's awake. She's writing in a journal of some kind.
Kara.
What?
You still have your sending stone, correct?
Yes.
Okay. How good are you in a fight? I know we left your weapons behind, I think, maybe? We were trying to flee, but...
She looks over at you and says, I'll shoot your face off if that's what you want.
Without your pistols.
Well, pistols help. I do have this, and pulls out a hand crossbow, which you know to be a very short range, more stealthy weapon than anything else.
So, do you know any other combat skills besides your shoot 'em up things?
Look, I'm a Marine. I'm an airship pilot. That's about it. That's what I do. And at the moment, brain is kind of other places.
Well, that's, I understand that, and that's what I'm getting at. We just lost one of our better fighters, and we're definitely gonna need your help.
She kind of looks at you and goes, okay, why'd you lose this fighter?
We didn't lose it. He flew away, okay? The details aren't super important, but...
So you just let him fly away?
Look, I'm 4'11". He's 8-something feet tall, and what am I supposed to do?
Maybe try? Stop him? Like, these are options.
I tried to contact him. He ignored me. I tried to talk to him. He ignored me.
So, okay. He just up and decided to leave?
To be truthful, I'm not sure if it was under his own free will or not. But yes, he just up and left.
So, you guys are headed to an island. You're headed to go get Sid, which I appreciate. But you're headed there. One of your party members just ups and fucks off. Is that a normal thing for him to do?
I don't have much history with the guy, so I don't know. Could be. Depends, I guess, on the situation.
Well, if you ask me, from the briefing that I got from Saria's, from Sid and Saria, I wouldn't want to go in without a strong man personally, but that's me. And then she just kind of like turns around, sort of, lays on her side with her back turned towards you and keeps writing.
I'm gonna check her out. I'm gonna leave.
Sure, why not? Actually, as you kind of linger there, all of a sudden there's a crossbow bolt next to your face.
Oh, right. Got it. Okay. We'll chat more later. Bye. I'll head back
Yep.
up and tell Carillion about how she thinks she's a great fighter, can handle herself, and that it might be in our best interest to try to chase after them. I don't know if we can still see them on the horizon. I mean, I'm assuming possibly.
They're probably gone.
Somebody make me
Perception.
intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
Just a straight intelligence.
It's a save.
What's
What's your modifier?
1.
Next.
So,
What's your modifier?
Well,
Okay.
I'll just do the intelligence.
No, it's fine because that's the same thing as a regular.
Okay.
I just needed to make sure that your proficiency bonus wasn't added into it. That's all that was.
Gotcha.
So, Nix, you're sort of looking around, trying to figure this out, listening to all this. You remember reports that this island here had that one dude missing for a little while, and then he sort of caught up. You also know the spell Fly. You can cast it, right? I mean, you're pretty familiar with it. And you know that heading off in this general direction, there are two options. This island or somewhere right around here. It's a limited distance thing. So if if you had to guess, those are the two places that Tom might be.
What was the dude that went missing? Was that
He was a scout marine.
Okay, he was one of the scouts. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Nix would mention that and say that's probably the better bet.
I'll ask, what do we know of the spire?
That's not the island with the spire. That was the island that went out. The island with the spire is right out here. Sorry. Maybe I didn't make that very clear. That's my fault. I totally get that.
Okay. So then I'll rewind. What do we know about these two places? Do we have any intel on these locations? From any of the reports?
I'll make an intelligence check.
Here. All right, sure.
We're flying.
You're not even sure of that. Birds are pretty. So the things that you remember, right, from before, and they're contained in the notes, as well, that were given to you about certain islands. Sorry. This large island here is craggy, mountainous, has stuff all over the place. No real landing zones, and not much in the way of resources. It is what is left of a shattered mountain range. And so it's almost like just the peaks of mountains sticking out for the most part. This island here is where the guy went missing. When he apparently showed back up a little while later, he reported that he didn't see anything on the island.
Sounds suspicious. I say we check out the island. We're gonna kind of have to.
I mean, when was the last time we saw Ta just up and run off at something? That was when we went to kill the orcs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
Can I roll to see if I can make that distinction that he doesn't even that orcs trigger this man?
Sure. I don't.
That'd probably be insight,
Yeah,
wouldn't it?
yeah. No, it wouldn't. It would be just a general. I mean, you know that you've seen it. I think you have to roll for it.
Oh, okay.
But
well, then yeah, I guess.
at the same time, you also would probably remember that that's a bloodlust that he puts off when in service of something bigger. So, weigh those options. What do you guys want to do? Also, I am totally like ordering pizza right now because I totally want pizza.
I mean, who can fault you? Pizza's good.
I have had the shittiest fucking day. I'm sorry.
I vote. I was gonna say I vote pizza rolls for some reason,
Totino's.
but no, I vote the island that we're close to. I mean, it's not super far off track from where we're heading, and
Well, this whole place is just fucking crawling with necromancy. So I mean, I'm not.
Well,
we've
the islands
already
that you've been to have, yes.
Well, I mean, since we've gotten here, Nix is just pointing out that everything's like pretty much had that necromancy aura or whatever about it.
Vibe, sort of.
Yeah. So, I mean, and with the illusion magic we just encountered, that I mean, yeah, she's probably thinking that this could be like some sort of suggestive or charm type. Like, she's expecting all sorts of magic to be thrown in here, so it could be anything.
Yeah.
how high above the islands are we flying?
That's a good one.
Probably. I would say around 300 to 500 feet, depending on where you want to be. Usually a decent clip above, mostly because then if there's anything that all of a sudden sticks out of the water, you don't have to worry about it.
My reason for asking being, I know what to look for when it comes to those spires, right? Those thick mist areas. Would I be able to spot those from our distance?
From your distance, no. The mist wouldn't really show up at that kind of distance away. You can barely see the island anyway.
Right, but I meant like if we were over the top of it.
Right.
So, how close would I need to be? Like 150 feet?
From the deck? Well, no, I mean, like, if the trees are going through that cycle, basically,
Of necrosis?
Yeah, the weird sort of necrotic process, then you can tell if there are trees there and everything. At least from as long as you can kind of see the color and sort of make out some trees. You guys are not at the island right now. It is sort of a blob on your horizon.
Well, fuck, we might as well take a look at it.
Yeah, Kai, you're flying, right?
Yeah.
Aliens flying the ship? Okay. I'll just mention it. Let's approach this island, and when we get closer, let's kind of go lower so we can take a peek, better look at the island as we pass over it.
Okay.
Decide if it's something we need to. I'll ask him to do that.
Sure, might as well lower ourselves to about maybe 100 feet.
100 feet? Okay, so we'll say you sort of drop that distance as you're trying to get closer. Go ahead and make me a... Yeah, we'll just make it another intelligence check. See how well you fly.
Oh boy.
This will be interesting. Okay. Anyone want to try to assist him?
Isn't Melia kind of helping?
Yeah, Melee's on
Yeah, she's kind of helping, but she's sort of stabilizing. She doesn't know how to fly the ship. She knows how to like hold the wheel in one spot. That being said, Nix, you got a little bit of knowledge about it. If you want to try to help,
I guess.
If you're sort of standing behind, like, no, don't do fucking that. Do that.
I think she contemplates not helping him and just like imagining the forethought of having Carillion like explain to Ta what he did to crash the ship and like what would happen, but then she decides that
realize that would require crashing the ship.
Yeah. So she'll help him. Okay, what do I gotta do?
Just a straight intelligence roll. Okay. Between the two of you, you kind of bumblefuck around for a little while, but you manage to figure out.
What do you mean this button does this?
What's that?
What do you mean this button does this? I'm not supposed to
Yeah,
turn
pretty
that
much.
dial?
Yeah, something like that. But you managed to figure out how to get the sails to the right angle to actually get the ship moving in a direction. Um, after a little while, say you guys are now approaching the island. And go ahead and give me.
Once we're about an hour-ish out, or not
Yeah.
even, maybe half hour out,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into my eagle form and sit on the front of the ship, see if I can get a better eyesight through that.
Okay.
Why don't you just fly? That's actually a lot faster.
Yeah, but I want to be near you guys in case shit goes wrong.
I guess.
So I'll do a recon once we're actually over the island. But
All right.
so yeah, once we're about half hour ish out, I'll do that.
Okay. So you guys are coming up on the island. You can see it growing closer and closer. It's now looking like it's actually kind of under you in a way. If you, I would say you're about 30 to 45 minutes max out as the way you guys are going. And in fact, at this point, Kara walks up on deck, sort of looks at the two stooges, sort of trying to bumblefuck with the airship controls. Just walks over, shoves you right out of the way, Kai. And it's like, okay, I'm going to teach you how to do this later, but you are making a mess of this. And takes over piloting, and all of a sudden you can just kind of feel like she's getting a little bit of extra speed out of the sails and is managing to do a little bit better. Also, the height variance stops.
Great.
Nick's
Look who decided to
profusely
show up. You're welcome.
She completely ignores Carilli and just thanks her profusely. Just be like, God, thank you. Is there any way we could stop the ship? Could we like keep it?
Yeah, you could. You bring the sails. You can bring the sails up, and then sort of use the crystals to stop the ship slowly. What do you, how do you want to do that then? Like, where do you want to put the ship? Just for future reference.
I don't know, like a safe distance off the coast. So.
I mean, we kind of want to pass over the island, right?
Is that what we?
If we don't find anything, we might as well just keep going. Because if we stop to like land and then go take another look at the terrain, that's another couple hours.
All right. Yeah. I guess next we'll just tell her to try to do a flyby over the island then, slowly or whatever.
Brannick, you wanted to do like some perception checks and
I'll recon down. I'll fly off and just
actually
hover above any kind of trees I see or whatever, and just kind of see if I notice anything.
Okay.
Speaking of, can Nix do the speak with animals ritual so she can talk to?
Yeah. I'll say that you can do that. Okay. Sure.
All right.
So, Brannick, as you fly down, give me a perception check.
I don't know.
And you're eagle, so I guess you get advantage.
Yeah.
Eagle sight is a nice thing.
Whew.
Okay. Well, the first roll was really good. The second roll not so great, but that's all right. So, as you're flying over, you notice that the trees, they don't look as dead. They look like they're kind of recovering in a way. I guess that would be the best way to explain it. As you're flying over, though, you do see the 21. Yeah, you see an orc encampment.
How far away?
Or at least, it's a little ways off. If you want to fly closer, you can.
A little closer, not too close.
Okay.
Like a good distance away.
Well, it's out in the middle of a clearing, sort of thing. Like in the middle of a field, There's a road that sort of leads up from the beach. You see fires. Um,
Do I see any orcs?
you do, but they're all laying on the ground from this direction. From this distance, that's all you can tell. There are other humanoid figures, though.
And I know it's about what, close to midday now, like around noon.
Yeah, I would say it's closer to like 2 or 3 at this point. Because you guys did the Dream Eater thing in the middle of the night.
Right.
So then you got some sleep, and that was noon. So now it's like 3-ish. Yeah,
Can I
all the orcs seem to be laying on the ground, and with a 21 at your distance,
Can I get closer, like maybe to not like right on the edge of the clearing in a tree, but close to the edge of the clearing and
Sure.
just kind of perch on a branch and then
Yeah. Sure. So yeah, you can find a high branch. Go ahead and make me a new perception check with advantage because eagles. Oh Jesus fuck. Okay. Yeah. All the orcs are dead.
Okay.
There are other humanoid figures, and when I say humanoid, I mean humanoid, not human.
Would I recognize what they are at all?
That would be
Just
make me no. That would be. You can certainly try. Give me an Arcana check, I think.
okay. Oh, not with advantage, so just the 7.
You recognize them as not human.
Okay.
You don't know what they are exactly. You do with that 29. You can catalog some of the things you see. You see, there are larger ones and smaller ones. They all seem to have odd-looking eyes, slits, instead of regular pupils.
How?
They have patches of scales on some of them, and it sort of varies between all of them. What were you gonna ask?
I was gonna ask how far from the ship am I? Am I within range of the Rocky Talkie?
Not at the moment, no. Plus, you're also a bird.
Right.
But yeah, you're about 3 miles off. As they're just starting to crest over the edge of the island, right? You're 3 miles down along the coast. However, as you're sort of sitting there watching, a large snake-headed human, it's sort of like a snake-head human body, steps
like
out
Dark
into the
Souls?
light. Yeah, kinda. Steps out into the light with um with another human. It looks human.
With my background in fighting and stuff, could I tell that these guys came in and killed the orcs?
Looking at them, there's no. Make me an investigation.
Okay.
We'll see.
Oh, I thought.
You're not sure who killed them, but you did see that other human. And he's wearing the same robes as Agni. His back is turned to you.
Um. What are those? Are they all like snake people now that I can see?
You can definitely see some similarities between all of them.
Okay.
They might you're not 100% sure, but you could probably relatively safely assume that there's something fucky going on, man.
I'm gonna. What were they doing? Are they just sitting in the camp right now, like not really doing much? Or are they?
They're
Like,
searching
rummaging
through bodies for the most part.
Okay. I'm gonna fly back to the ship. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the ship.
Okay. So, you head back to the ship. No problem. What are the rest of you guys gonna do as he's doing all that?
I guess just chilling, since I guess Kara's taking care of everything. I'll hang out with Koresh, my favorite Drakeling.
Nix will just be standing at the front of the ship, just waiting for Bramnick to get back.
Okay. It doesn't take too long. The flight out. I mean, birds are fucking fast. Bird form. So not really too much of an issue. You guys do see an eagle showing up on your radar, so to speak.
Hey, Koresh, you see that bird?
For a little bit.
Maybe we can catch it and cook it and make you dinner.
But yeah, so Bramnick, you show up, no problem whatsoever. Nobody seemed to notice you. You're not gonna notice a fucking bird. Make me one last perception check on the way back as you scan.
With advantage still.
Yep,
Alright,
he's still a bird. Fucking bird form, man. You take a slightly circuitous route to try to get a gauge on, some of the other areas around. You fly by what looks like one of those spires, the rocks that you guys are so familiar with, but it's already shattered. For whatever reason, you're not sure.
No, that's a relief.
Yeah.
I'll take mental note of it, and yeah, I'll get
It's
back to the
broken
ship.
in several pieces, and it looks like it almost looks like it was snapped, and then there's a hole where the base used to be. It's just been ripped out. Like, it is properly fucked.
Are there bodies around? Because I know in the past we had to kind of fight to get to a spire. So like it was just
There are
unprotected.
no bodies. No, it's just there, and it's gone. As you go by, you don't notice any mist emanating from it. The best you can tell, the forest is recovering as best it can, slowly, but it's trying from that whole ordeal.
Okay. Yeah. I'll just get back to the ship then, and
All right.
I don't know. I have a 3-hour limit on my thing,
Yeah.
so I don't know how long I have left on it when I get back.
All told, we'll say, with sort of like the extra route or whatever, it took you about 45 minutes to an hour, somewhere in that area. Just to sort of see what's going on overall. Like, getting there wasn't so bad, but actually observing everything and trying to figure out what was going on, that took you a little while.
I have about, an hour left? Hour and a half?
You get half your druid level, if I remember right. So, that rounded down, so you still have 2 hours left on your beast form.
Okay. So yeah,
if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, I have 3 hours during.
So we'll say, for the purposes of this, you got like 2 hours and 5 minutes or something.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep my eagle form when I get back to the ship, and I'll relay everything to Nix. Like verbatim.
Okay.
So it sounds to me like Ta went and got himself in trouble, and that dude from what you're describing, it sounds like that fucking Agni motherfucker is there. And if he's there, then there's a probability Ta is there. Did you not see Ta?
I didn't see Ta.
Okay, that's a problem for me. I don't like that. I'm really.
Well, if it looks like Agni, it's probably Agni. Who else is gonna dress like him? He's probably he was in rags, right? Like basically what was left of his clothes since he was been there so long.
I mean, he wasn't there. It wasn't. His clothes were dirty, but they were pretty well made. They were kind of, I mean, they were kind of your average sort of wizard sort of robes, with a little bit of sort of a gold gilding around them. They were dirty as hell. There was a couple tears. From what you saw, those tears seemed to have gone away. Um, but anyone would know that a mending spell could do that. It's not making tears in clothes go away is not a hard thing to do.
Trivial. Shit. You said he said he saw people with like scales and snake heads and like slit eyes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, would I be able to roll an Arcana or history to see if I know what the fuck that is?
Sure. Pick one, I guess. Arcana, you're not going to be proficient in, so.
I mean, I'm not proficient in either, but yeah, they're both minus ones.
But okay, yeah, good. All right. So you haven't heard of these sort of creatures, whatever they might be. You're not sure much about who they might be.
Did we not maybe read about them in the East books that we read?
Oh yeah, the one with the dragons.
You did not read about these guys in the dragon books, that's for sure.
Because I think I know what they are, but my character doesn't.
Exactly. Bramnik, if you want to try to figure out what they are, you can roll history.
History? Sure.
Mm-hmm. You might have a decent enough chance, we'll see. Okay. In your Underdark book, there was a small mention partway through about the area between what is, the surface and the Underdark. The Underdark is very, very far down.
Right.
The average caves are not the Underdark, for instance, but you do remember something about a snake race of people that live between the surface and the Underdark. There wasn't much about it, only that in the travels, in this bestiary or whatever, the individual that wrote the book had come across them at some point, and like everything, he was terrified of it. So wrote it down in the book and then ran like a little bitch, basically, because that was pretty much the entirety of the book was him running.
Okay.
But
So no mention. So obviously no information on whether they're like barbaric or if they're anything like that.
Yeah, he didn't know too much, but they were a bit terrifying to him, obviously. And with 14, I'll say, you do remember that they seemed to, at least in the author's eyes, act hostile. But of course, the author kind of thought that everything was hostile. To be fair, he was in the Underdark, so he was probably right.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll relay that because I'm still in beast form, so I can't talk to Carillion. But I'll relay that to Nyx and have the relay.
Chinese whispers.
Yeah.
Yep.
Racist.
Only against you. It's fine.
All right. Well, I guess I'll ask Kara. Just like, you ever heard of anything like that? Patchy scale snake people.
Stop
it. She sort of looks at you and goes, "I'm more of a shooter and a tinkerer than a book learning person. It's not really my thing. I've never heard of it."
Yeah, I really gives a small chuckle at the book learning part.
Mm-hmm. She just sort of turns back to piloting for the moment.
Alright, well, whatever it is, I guess we'll have to go kill it. Since it's probably them who has Ta. They took off in general, this-ish direction, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, last you saw.
Fuck. I guess we'll set down off the coast.
All right, I really want to express the fact that if Ta is there, he's not visible, meaning he's may have been taken down. Okay, like I just want you to like get this across. I have never seen him go down before ever. Like whatever is going on here, this is seriously crazy, and I want to hurt these people, and I don't want to hurt them bad, but I also want to hit them hard.
Well, just smash their face in. Or in this case, magic their face in. For you.
Since since I have a small understanding of what they are and I've seen them in person, would I be able to polymorph into one?
I think you might have to get up a little closer to them. From where you were, well, yeah, I think you could probably polymorph into the ones that you saw a lot of. The super snake-headed dude, maybe not quite so much.
Right.
He was kind of a little ways away from you. It was kind of hard to see. But the other ones that sort of have these patchy scales and everything, yeah, you could polymorph into them.
Okay. Caca,
Okay,
caca,
one,
let's
two.
go down and fight caca.
All right.
Yeah.
So, you
I
guys,
don't know what I expected.
You know of a beach landing sort of area, right? And it looks like where the orcs probably stowed their boats or whatever. You don't see any boats there, or you didn't see any boats there. You know of the orc fortress sort of thing where there's a whole bunch of people around. And there was a path that sort of led up towards a more rocky area, sort of not quite cliffs, but sort of foothill mountain
Did it
area.
just by chance did I happen to notice any wildlife while I was flying? Or while I was perched even?
Not really. The place seems kind of oddly devoid of wildlife. It was a little eerie to you actually, but from what you remember with the mists,
Kinda
uh,
everything.
it might have killed off a lot of people, a lot of the wildlife, and it just hasn't returned, especially since it's an island.
Okay.
So, you guys can come up with a battle plan if you so desire, on what you're gonna do, etc. I am going to step away for a second to go refill my drink because my throat hurts so fucking bad. I don't know if you can tell that I'm sick, but man, Aurelia gave me some nasty cold, and now I'm really, really annoyed.
Oh, bro, this is like my fourth fucking sickness in a row. I haven't had time to like get
Yeah.
over it yet. Hear you.
Fair enough. All right, I'm just gonna get up for a couple. I'm gonna let you guys go with the battle plan, and then we're gonna dig into it. I did order food, so hopefully that'll be here soonish.
Oh, I guess I should have asked.
What's up?
Oh, you're still here.
I'm
Okay.
still here for the second.
Do I have a rough number of enemies that I saw?
You saw maybe 7 to 10, sort of searching through the bodies, and one, and maybe maybe the shadow of like a second of the bigger guys, but that was about it.
And then the Agni lookalike, right?
And then Agni or an Agni lookalike or something along those lines.
Right.
His back was turned to you, and
So
but it
total
was
of
the same
about
color
11.
hair sort of thing, and the robes.
Okay.
All right, I'll let you guys go with the battle plan. I'm going to step away for just a second here.
Which side was closest to the clearing? That was like closest to the trees.
I don't. He didn't really give me that.
Right.
So I'm assuming I came in from the southwest, and it's probably somewhere around the middle. Maybe it's closer to where that dot is, that mark.
Because I'm just trying to figure out how we get them without engaging all of them at the same time, and hopefully kill them before more people show up that we can handle.
No,
Tricky
no.
part.
I want to kill a lot of them like right away. Gotta figure that out.
I mean, I've got quite a few abilities that can do lots of damage to a large group of enemies.
Yeah, I think we need something like that.
The thing I'm more concerned about is the mage. I feel like anytime we come up against a magic user, we get fucked. Except for that one that we destroyed brutally. But
Oh yeah, that slave guy.
Be great if I had that bag of holding right now, but yeah, I hear you.
well, no, I have all my stuff. It's just like what I was saying. Yeah. The one time, okay, the one time that I had the chance to get some money, they're like, put it in the bag of funds. So that was that. I had found like over 200 gold. I got just party. What? But yeah. How good are you at sneaking? I mean, I can pass without a trace all of us.
I can cast invisibility.
On how many of us?
Yeah, but don't you guys want to save your spell slots for
Well,
fucking just wrecking shit?
Pass without a trace is a second level spell. It's fine. All my heavy hitting stuff is higher level. All my AoE stuff. So
Alright, we also need to fucking find Ta.
I can cast invisibility on 3 people.
is that gonna burn up? How many spell slots do you have?
2.
So you're gonna lose one spell slot.
Yeah, but I can make one. I can get one back from the Rod of the Pack Keeper.
I say because your fireball might come in handy here.
Yeah, no, I'll do the invisibility thing or whatever. Well, what are you thinking about? Like, what are we trying to do here? Like, we want to get like just a sneak attack.
I'm thinking
Probably
we
for
run
the
in
best.
and we fucking sneak attack.
And then just coordinate and all attack at the same time.
And
Okay.
next, you're gonna want to stay somewhere near me, so if anybody runs at you, they have to like get within my attack range.
Okay, well, that would work out because if things got really hairy, I could cast Fly on both of us and get us kind of out of danger if we needed to be.
Danger zone.
Because out of character, I think we're up against UNTs. Or UNT purebloods. Snake people. The more fucked up snaky you look, the higher like power and position you have in the hierarchy.
Oh, we've also got Dispel Magic, so something like that is needed. Do that shit too. You can also suggest that any mage just drop all their magic stuff.
Cult? Are you kidding?
I mean, it'd be pretty par for the course for what we've been seeing so far.
Well, it just dawned on Nyx that she can use that wand of duplication to literally take items out of people's hands during combat.
Are you sure that's how it works?
Nope.
Because last I remember, you used it and it duplicated the wand, and that was it. Like, it only duplicates itself.
Oh, I didn't know that it's written down as a wand of duplication, so I didn't know exactly what it did. Okay, well, fun shit.
That's what happened when you used it last time. I don't know if you can use it other ways.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, I don't know. Either way, Nyx is gonna probably, if things get like really crazy and it gets down, like things get nuts, then she'll probably inform you guys that she will most likely use that crazy stick.
All right, just make sure like you don't accidentally embiggen the enemy instead of like kill them.
Hey, that might be good for us. Bigger they are.
No, I've had enough of killing big things like those fucking trash compactors.
We didn't even have to fight those fucking things.
Dude, shut up.
I hate you.
I don't know. I've got some tricks up my sleeve for this fight potentially.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. Be right back. Actually, I'll take a 5-minute break as well.
Yep.
If Ta is on this island, I can locate Creature and find him immediately.
Yeah, I could locate object on his fucking shield or his spear or something. You didn't see his weapons
Yeah.
at the... Okay, cool.
Well, it doesn't matter. He can teleport them from anywhere in the world to him. Like, I don't know, he has some special bond with his weapons that allows him to use a bonus action to summon a weapon to him from any location. I think as long as it's on the same plane of its existence.
Yep.
Okay, so what's the plan?
We're gonna go fuck shit up, man.
All
Well,
right.
we're gonna try to ambush them first, but
Yeah,
which
okay.
side of their like encampment where most of them were or were hanging out was closest to like the edge of the clearing?
That would be. There was a river next to sort of a bridge with an embankment. It looked decently fortified. It looked like most of the battlements were still intact for the most part. But yeah, I mean the whole place looked beyond that one sort of battlement. The whole place looked kind of ransacked, really.
Well, here's hoping they're still there.
I'm dropping my eagle form at this point, but
Okay.
Carillion,
Yeah.
are you bringing Crash?
Koresh? Yeah, of course I am.
Crash.
Still haven't made a token for that.
Okay.
It's
Oops.
alright. I can always
Question
mount up.
For the DM, how long of travel by foot is it going to take us to get to this encampment?
Depending on where you sort of put down, it's about 30 minutes walk.
30 minutes walk.
20 to 30 minutes, depending on how quickly you want to move.
It's not enough time for a short rest, like if I was riding, say, Koresh.
No. 'Cause you're
That's
doing
like 4
something in
hours.
that time. No, it's an hour.
Oh.
I shorten it a little bit here and there, but you can't be actively traveling and get a rest.
That's all I needed to know.
Yep.
When we do land and we start heading inwards towards the encampment, I'm gonna cast Pass Without a Trace on everyone.
Okay. So you guys want to land sort of in the forest sort of deal? Or get dropped off in a nearby, well, not nearby, but a clearing a little ways away, and then...
Right.
What do you want to do?
Hopefully, I mean, maybe sit down like at the beach and then just make my way over, depending on like how close that is. Because I don't really feel comfortable dropping the ship in the fucking forest.
Right. Okay.
I'm assuming I'm gonna tell Melier to stay on the ship. Is Kara gonna stay with the ship then? Is it just gonna be?
Yeah, she's not gonna. She'll pilot if you want.
Yeah. Just look after her, please.
She sort of looks over at you and just goes, "Mm-hmm."
I was talking to Melier about you.
She kind of gives you a scowl and goes back to what she was doing.
Carillion just does like a belly laugh on that.
And then I'll Druid craft a little bird and give it to Melier and be like, "Here, play with this while we're gone."
All right.
Yep, I'm just gonna mount up on Koresh. Like, all right, let's go.
All right. So you guys
I'll,
are headed through the forest.
Yeah, I'll take lead since I know the
The
path
way.
to take,
Yeah.
and I'll
Okay.
keep an eye out as we're moving. I'm assuming we're gonna try to stealth that way, right?
Yep. So I'll need everybody to make stealth rolls.
You get a +10, so
And if you're in heavy armor, you are at disadvantage anyway, though. So.
14.
So. Yep.
I
Nix.
got a 30. I think Nick's might be AFK for a second.
That's fine. Here's what I'll do. You guys kind of come to the edge of one clearing. It seems to be the only way around on foot. From what you remember, it's a path that leads over a bridge. And I'm going to
Keeping an eye out and an ear out for, movement of small troop, whatever.
Yep. Make me a perception check.
Yeah. Perception.
And this will be Crash here. And I'm gonna move you guys over.
Yeah, I'll take a look around too.
Okay.
Nope, gotta take off disadvantage, but still, 7.
It doesn't matter. It was a 7. All right. You guys see battlements sort of rise. Sort of in the distance. You guys see a bridge, but you guys are along a path in the forest at the moment. You guys could be off the path or whatever. I just moved you guys, so you should be fine.
Okay. I should be able to my token. I don't see my token. So.
You'll have to.
Oh, I don't have control over my fine steed.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird situation.
That's alright.
I'm gonna have to move it because it's not the actual token yet. So just make sure you point out where you want.
No
where you want
worries. Just have it like with me for now, because I am still mounted on it.
Yep. Then we'll just wait on Nix, who is muted if he's here. God, I'm hungry.
I'm so glad I just had cereal.
Fuck this. I've got a Lunchable in the fridge. While we're waiting on
Oreos
Nix,
for
we'll
life.
get it.
I'm gonna be making me a glass of tea real quick while we're waiting on Nick's.
God damn, I hate being congested.
Okay, I'm so glad I got over that sick period. I'm not gonna get sick for another year.
Yeah, give me a week.
Why your immune system suck?
Autoimmune disease. Basically, my body fights itself, so it doesn't really fight all the other shit it's supposed to.
Don't you feel like an asshole?
Nope. I'm dead inside. I feel nothing besides anger and sadness.
Anger and sadness. Oh. Hmm. How far off the beaten path was the spire hearing? Is it kind of in the same direction as where we're headed, or is it off in another direction?
Kind of in a different direction. But, I mean, like, it's in the same direction, but on a different path.
Right. Okay.
I'm back.
Roll stealth and add 10.
Okay.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Nice.
Where's
All of a
Nyx?
sudden, yeah, Nyx disappears into another game.
Oh yeah, and I make my owl follow me too. Fucker.
So stick your token down, and we'll
Hey.
see what you guys see.
Can you use your owl to fucking scout shit out?
Sure can.
All right. Brannick, since you're up front, make me a... Yeah, you made a perception check. You can see two figures standing on top of a wall.
Humanoid?
Ish.
Live?
Seem to be. They're moving back and forth slowly. They haven't noticed you yet.
I'll point them out. to the
Okay.
group. And I'll ask Nyx to maybe be able to send their owl ahead to get a better look.
Oh yeah, I have the owl go ahead a little bit and just kind of stay off to the side so as to not be like right over them.
Flying high or low?
Low.
Okay. This is what you get. Right about there. You can see a bridge, embattlements, and two snake-headed figures standing on top of the wall.
Would I recognize this as the encampment that I saw? Or
Yes.
okay.
This is a slightly different route. As you could fly, you didn't have to go this way, but on foot, this seems to be the only way in.
Okay. Then I'll make mention now that I saw around 7 or 8 of the smaller figured snake dude scaly people, and then maybe 2 big dudes, and just so everybody has an idea of the numbers that we're about to face.
Did any of them look like mages?
Yup.
Okay.
There was one Agni looking motherfucker.
Yeah, we'll kill him last.
Well, here's the thing. Do we want to see if they're peaceful, or do we just want to go in guns blazing?
You said that there's nothing but bodies in this camp.
Orc
Pretty sure.
bodies, though. They were orc bodies. Orcs are assholes. We don't... Orcs...
There were a bunch of orc bodies, and these people were sort of sifting through all their shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want me to go up and say hi to him, sure, I can totally talk it out with him. Yeah.
I don't
If
think
you
that's a good idea. Maybe you should
Me
let the
either.
one with the scales do it.
wait, who has scales?
I just give Bramnik a look.
Oh, you want me to polymorph into one?
I give Bramnik a harder look.
Let me rephrase that. The Dragonborn looks at you.
Oh, right.
Sorry. No, it's too easy.
Hey, I'm really I'm not intelligent. All right, I have a low intelligence score as well. Like right. So you're gonna send your mount in?
Krillin just face palms.
Is his fucking mount stealth?
Within 10 feet, yeah, it is also within the pass without a trace.
Oh, okay.
Well, do you have to roll stealth for it though?
I mean, I'm on it.
Yeah, you do though.
17.
Roll
Better than
better
yours,
than
though.
you.
Yeah, I mean, it's got 4 legs. Actually, hold on, let me double check the war horse stats.
I don't think it has
Wait.
bonus to dexterity.
It has.
Carillion, we can use your mount here as a distraction to get us in.
What? No. We're not
No,
sacrificing Koresh.
I'm not saying sacrifice your. No, just make sure it is seen on the bridge. Yeah, might take a couple of shots, but tell it to just go back to the ship.
Why would I do that?
Because the guards would be paying attention to that instead of us.
There's only one way across. There is a bridge leading to the entrance to the encampment.
There's more than one way to cross a
I'm gonna
bridge.
keep an eye. Have they noticed? Can I keep an eye on them? Have they noticed anything yet? Like I'm assuming we're kind of
Not yet.
Side.
But I'm rolling.
Damn it. Just on
Oh,
bridge.
jeez. You're lucky that was cocked onto the side.
We need to
Okay.
decide if we're going in guns blazing or if we're gonna talk this out. So, Kai, Carillion, if you're gonna go up and talk to him, Nix and I can stay back. As soon as something goes awry, we can fuck shit up.
You know what? Fuck them. Let's kill them all anyways.
So guns blazing.
Yep.
Wait. No. We're still stealth, right? And shit.
Yeah.
I could cast invisibility on Bramnik and myself, so it kind of gives the element of surprise. So when you go over to talk to him, if things get sour,
I think
we'll have
as
to
long
jump.
as we stay back, we're still stealth.
If you want to do that too, sure, okay.
Just it's up to you if you want to do
Well,
it.
staying together is probably a good idea, so I like that. Okay. We'll just stay back and get ready to reveal ourselves.
Alright,
Okay.
well, in preparation of the fight, I'll go ahead and, cast myself a Shield of Faith.
Okay.
Give it to the guy with the highest AC in the group right now.
Well, I'm gonna be up front. If anything goes wrong, I'm the one getting hit.
Oh my god, I'm rolling so badly today. Okay, well, still haven't noticed you. Which is
Alright.
surprising.
Cool. I'm gonna hop on Koresh and we're gonna make way over to the front of the bridge.
Okay.
Very
Are
leisurely.
Are these trees or are they like tree
They're
stumps?
trees.
Okay. Would I be able to hide
cool.
behind one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna have my owl do that as well, like perch under one of the branches or something
Okay.
nearby.
So where are you gonna be?
I'll be on the opposite side. I'll be right over there.
Okay. As you walk up, what the fuck? Well, you're out of stealth now. Like they're gonna notice you.
Yep.
You're not hiding behind anything. You're in the middle of the fucking road.
I'll just ask in
go for
Draconic.
Brilliant. Okay.
what's going on over here, guys?
Oh, in Draconic,
Yep.
one of these guys here responds with a message that basically says, "Turn back."
I'd love to, but I heard there was a orc encampment around these parts. Do you know anything about that?
They just look at you blankly, like we're kind of standing on it. How am I rolling so badly? Okay. They just sort of stare at you. They seem to be on guard, but they are not moving.
Alright,
They're
I
just
guess
sort of staring.
I'll just say back. I've been on the road for a little while. Could I maybe come in? I'll offer you what I have for in terms of food if you'd like me to share. I just want a quick place to rest and I'll be on my way.
No response.
Alright, how sturdy does the door to the encampment look?
It's open.
Oh, cool. Let's see. While I am on a mount.
As soon as any hostile actions are taken, I'm casting a spell.
What is my
Okay.
movement on a mount?
Or
Speed is
as soon as
60.
he-
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he tries to bust through, if they get angry, shit up.
Do I see anything past the doorway while I'm standing on the bridge?
Here, I'll just sort of do this. Through the door, you can kind of see that.
Alright, well, fuck it. I guess I'll, just, while I'm still mounted on Crush, I'll just, draw my halberd and, rush through the fucking front gate.
Oh, shit.
I'll have my owl
Okay.
follow him to go. What is it he can do? He can help, or is that what it is?
So
Or
that's
You
assist?
can do a
60
help
feet.
action, which you can do a help action for you.
Oh, only me. Okay. Alright.
Which is sort of like maybe like administering a potion or something like that.
Gotcha.
I'm not-
Alright, so I'm gonna rush
not amazing,
into
but it's
the
something.
encampment
There we go.
and then,
Okay.
try to go up these stairs, I guess. Let's
Okay.
see, that's 45 feet to here, and then I have an extra 15 feet.
Okay. So hold on. As you come in, you're gonna see a little bit more. There are two more figures on the inside, much more
Okay.
humanoid, and they seem to be searching through these tents here. As you come in, these guys up here sort of turn at you, and it looks like they're readying something.
Alright,
Does
here
it look
we
like they're
go.
about to get hostile? Like,
Oh yeah.
okay, so yeah, I'm casting ice knife on this guy
Which okay.
at second level.
But yeah, I'll just blast the other after.
And I'm just gonna swing at. This is technically a surprise round. I'll just swing at.
It's not a surprise round. They know exactly who you are, where you are, etc.
They
Sweet.
know. What about me? And
They are on guard. I wouldn't call it a surprise round, so to speak. You
But they
didn't
are
get the
facing
jump
me,
on them.
right?
yeah, right.
For the most part, yes. But
They don't know there's anybody.
basically, I'm not gonna. You're not gonna get advantage, but you do get to go before them,
Yes, probably.
basically, because they are on guard right now.
Good enough.
They need to make a dex save. If I remember right, hold on.
Dex save 15, or they take half.
Don't bother with initiative query. Dex save
okay.
15. They make the save. The one does. Second one does not. Wait, no. It's only a 5-foot radius.
Yeah, it's only gonna
Right.
hit this guy.
Okay.
So it'll take.
So this
more
guy here.
cold, but it'll take. all of the piercing, right? Isn't that how that works?
Yep. So it'll be 18. Or no,
No.
17. He's gonna take 3 cold. It's that rounded down.
Plus so 17 piercing plus 3 cold, so 20 damage total.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. It hurt him. He definitely felt it. That brings us here, Nyx. If you want to fire off whatever you've got. Okay.
Yeah, Eldritch Sack, dude.
Okay.
Nice.
Those will both hit.
Are those max damage?
Almost max damage. Just one more.
Almost. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, and he definitely hurts. Okay. So Kai, we can pick up on your turn here.
Awesome. Someone's gonna get fucked up.
You have 15 feet of movement left, and you are mounted currently. So
Cool. I will make my attacks on this one right here.
okay.
There we go. So 1 halberd. 2 halberd.
Okay. Those will both hit.
And as a wait, hold on. My horse has its own thing, so or my drakeling.
If you're not riding it, sure.
Oh, wait, hold on. Do I not get it to attack if it's
You're not within 5 feet.
right?
2,
right,
if you're riding it, it's serving as a mount, not a beast. You're not really gonna get it to attack.
Okay. Damn, that doesn't work. I can't charge somebody. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and polish it off with a polearm bludgeon.
Okay.
Points.
It's 20.
Oh,
Ends up
that's
being what, 32
26.
damage?
32, yeah.
Yep. And then
Yeah, it's hurting. Like you have put a couple of massive cuts into it. It is not feeling good right now.
with
Which one
the
did you
rest
attack?
of my movement, this
Pure
lady
blood.
thing down here.
Okay.
And with the rest of the movement, I'm gonna go ahead and move 5, 10, 15 with Koresh.
Okay, so
I'm
you're
taking a look at
going
dismounting, so I might.
hold on. So you're going from here, like that,
Yes.
like out first, because that'll get you here.
Oh yeah. I'll do that.
Okay.
Did not even think about that.
So
Thank
you're
you.
there. Yep. Things you got to keep in mind. Okay. That brings us to Zitapa Z-Round, which means initiative time. I'm just going to munch all those. There we go.
So my re-rolling initiative.
Yeah.
And then if I could get a initiative with a +1, because my Drakeling does have 12 dex for its initiative.
Oh shit, that's not the one I wanted. Hold on. Malazone. Why did I roll? Oh, right. It's the same. Okay. So. Yeah, hold on. Here. Did you roll it? For him?
I didn't roll it for him yet. You want me to just roll it?
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's 14? No, that's
That's
stealth.
Stealth.
7. You get initiative from dex bonus, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so it would be a 7.
Okay, I'm using the token for the White Dragon Wormling, which is why I'm not going to give you access to it necessarily, because if I
No
ever use
worries.
it again, then, you know.
I understand.
But, Bramnik, you are up.
I will throw another ice knife at this ugly motherfucker.
Okay.
Well, I'll move up some first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll move here.
Your movement speed to there. All right.
Yep. Then I'll ice knife him.
Okay.
First level.
Sure. DC 15.
Yep.
Does not make it save. Okay, so it's another 16 damage to him. Yeah, that one cuts into him pretty good, and you can kind of see some of the frost around its body. Does not like it much.
As a bone, well, no, I'm good for now. That's it.
Okay. Next.
I will move over to, wait, where is it? 30 feet? Just making sure I got it right here. 20. Okay, yeah. We'll run past Bramnik there and shoot at this dude again.
Okay. That'll hit. That'll also hit, and he's hurting. He's
On
certainly
point, too.
hurting now. What's that?
Oh, I'm on point with these hits today.
Yeah, man.
You're usually kind of terrible. Sorry. Okay. Kai, you are up.
All right. I will finish off that thing
Okay.
in a swing.
That will hit, and that will actually kill. Not that
Sweet. Let's see. I have 30. That's way too far. Yeah, I think I'll go over there,
Okay.
and I'll just start swinging at the other one.
All right. You one more attack.
Oh,
That does not hit.
nope. And I guess I'll
Natural
go with
one.
a polearm bludgeon.
Okay. That'll hit though. Okay. Your wormling is, you and the wormling are currently the same thing, so it doesn't get a turn. But that brings us to the Malazans.
Wait, hold on. Is
This
it an
one here
action
is-
to dismount?
No, but I usually consider that like a bonus action or movement.
Because I
depending
still
on
have 10
how
feet of
you're trying
movement left, but
It's half your movement to dismount. It's just like being prone.
got it.
So the Malazan sort of jumps down. This first one, second one jumps down right here. This first one's going to walk right up to you, Busty, and it's going to attempt to bite you.
Uh-oh.
That person jumping down enters my attack range, right?
This one does, sure.
So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and do my reaction attack first.
Okay,
Sorry, Nix.
that's fine. Okay, it does some serious damage.
And
It-
I'll add a,
Really doesn't look good.
I'll add a first level Divine Spite,
Okay.
which is garbage.
Oh,
3
man, if that
One
out of
health.
16.
Oh my god, a 2 and a 1. Man, if you yeah, he's holding on by a thread, but still holding on. So we'll start here. He's going to retaliate at you. It's going to make 2 bite attacks at you.
Nope.
8.
Nope.
16. Okay.
21 right now.
Nix. The other one's going to try to make 2 bite attacks at you.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow. Damn. Yeah. Well,
16?
Yep.
A 6 doesn't hit.
No, they're not with it. Yeah, the 6. These,
Oh, the
these auto
6,
roll
I was-
with advantage. But
Okay,
yeah.
sorry, I was looking at the other one.
So you take 6 piercing damage and 7 poison damage as this cobra-headed thing sort of bites into you. Mind you, the cobra heads are on its arms. It has snake arms, legitimately.
That's
This game is
fucking
weird.
man.
I'm not even
this
mad.
humanoid figure comes down to attack you, Kai. It's going to make a scimitar attack and another scimitar attack.
Come at me!
Terribly. Oh man.
And
More than
I'm just gonna shout at them in Draconic the entire time.
Okay. Brings us back to top of the round. Bramnick, you are up.
I'm gonna. Is the bridge only 5 feet across?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
It's very, very short.
so I can't really do shit, right? Because I can't get. Can I get around them, like to get to the backside of the guy?
I mean,
Make me an not an athletics, an acrobatics if you want to try to dodge around Busty.
Would that be my action though? Like if I wanted to?
No, it's just an ability check as part of your movement.
Acrobatics.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can get over Busty. I'll say, sort of push her back.
Okay.
We're gonna say you guys are kind of in the same space since you're small and Busty is. Well, she's not considered a small creature. You can get around her.
Okay.
Mind you, just keep in mind, Busty, that you are still kind of right here in its face.
I'm gonna make
Okay.
I'm gonna make my first ever attack with Razor's Edge.
Okay.
Fucking two-handed. Bruh.
so it's a D10.
14.
Come on.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
For 8, and you put a sizable gash down its chest. It's
Have
not
at me.
quite down, but it's pretty close.
I'll yell back in common. Don't try to full out kill that one. He actually speaks Draconic.
You get the
Oh.
feeling that they might all speak Draconic, but okay. Next. Or what else you got? Sorry. I didn't mean to skip you.
No, that's it. That's all I got.
Alright. Next, what you got?
So if I do Eldritch Blast, it's going to be a disadvantage, right?
Yep, because you're within 5 feet.
Right.
However, if you
whatever.
something like Shocking Grasp, that wouldn't be because it's a touch spell.
Do I have that? I don't
No
think I have
idea.
that.
Okay.
Nope. It's okay. No. I'll just whatever. I'll just do it at disadvantage. No big deal.
Let's see. Oh,
Oh.
man.
You shouldn't have done
Yeah,
a
10.
disadvantage.
Whatever.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Both of them would have hit if you weren't at disadvantage, but such is what disadvantage is all about. Okay. Anything else?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. Kai, you are up.
Cool. I will go ahead and dismount Koresh.
Okay. So half
And,
your movement, so you have 15 feet.
Awesome. I'm not going to go anywhere, but I am going to finish swinging at the snake arms below me.
Snake arms, okay.
Whew!
Okay, yeah, that'll do it.
He
He
did.
goes down.
And I will. How bad does the chick thing in front
She
of me look?
looks hurt, but not too terribly bad yet.
Cool. How about now?
A little more hurt, yeah.
Cool. How about now?
A little more hurt, yeah.
Pretty
Not
close
quite
to death?
down, but hurting, yeah.
Alright, cool. I will go ahead and end my turn there, and then since I'm dismounted, I'm going to have Koresh actually pop out onto my left. And then I'm going to have
So over
him
here.
charge that 20 feet, or 25, yeah, 20 feet, and attempt to knock the other snake arms prone. Must make a DC 14 strength save.
Okay, so as he sort of charges out, the other pureblood is going to take a scimitar attack. God, I'm rolling like dog shit today.
Wait, hold on. Horse moves
Pretty
at
sure
least
it
20
has
feet.
A 12.
Yep. And then I can actually make an attack on the same turn I'm making that charge. Or at the same time I'm making that charge.
It's part of the attack, yeah.
Yeah. So
That's how a charge works. So you need to make an attack first. If you charge, that's a modifier added to the attack.
Nope.
Nope.
I assume that doesn't hit.
As you know, he tries to like headbutt or bite at him, the Malazan sort of dodges out of the way. but you pissed it off, so it's going to turn around and bite at the thing that just tried to charge it. So
Oh, that first one doesn't hit, but that second one does.
4 piercing, 7 poison.
4 piercing, 7 poison. That's 11 damage. Oh, he's not looking great.
Yep. All right, that brings us to the pure blood, who's going to attack you. I don't know why, but I think at this point it doesn't fucking matter. But
Nope.
oh,
Nope.
there, that crit there. Oh
Whew.
man, beautiful Yanti. All right, go for it.
All right. I'm technically flanking now, right?
Yes, you are.
So I have advantage on my razor's
On
edge
your,
attack.
yes, you do.
Let's get him.
That'll hit, and it does some
Damage.
damage.
Rip.
He is. It's the one that Nyx was beating up on. Not quite dead, but really fucking close.
That was the one that I was hitting with ice knife.
Yeah, the one Nyx is beating up on is dead.
Yeah.
I killed him real good.
All right, Nyx, what you got?
So the dude in front of me is dead then?
No, he's still
No.
alive.
He's still alive.
He's
Oh, that
still
one-
alive,
oh,
but he's
okay,
hanging
sorry, I
on
was-
by a thread.
Sorry, I was confusing the two that were up there.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna do it again. Fuck it.
All right, let's see what happens.
One of them's
So
gonna have
you
to
have
hit.
advantage on melee attacks at the moment if you have anything.
I
You
can
try
bitch
to
slap him. That's
punch
about it.
Unarmed 1d4.
You can try it.
Are you serious? Okay, fucking. Can I do that?
Wait. What is your
Oh, strength modifier. Don't do it.
strength?
-2.
Don't do it.
Yeah, so it's 1d20 minus 2.
Yeah,
but
whatever.
You don't have disadvantage.
Fucking sure. Yeah, I'll
Alright.
fucking punch him straight in the face.
Roll it. Do it. 1d20
Alright.
minus 2.
Oh,
Damn.
But you
Oh.
have advantage, so you get to roll again.
You do. You
Oh, I
get one
do?
more roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
oh no.
No.
Of course.
You swing your
Kinda
hand
whiff with
back
the
and
slap.
forth, trying to slap this guy. Unfortunately, what happens is as you do it, it kind of does that sort of like that snapback thing with your wrist instead, and you get nothing. So Kai, you're up.
Okay. I will attempt to cow this pure blood into submission. I yell in Draconic. In the name of the Great Worm Zorkon, submit!
Okay. All right. Versus, I guess it would just be.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck.
No,
Alright,
just looks at you. That
alright,
was your
cool.
action. So.
I will. Can I use a bonus action? Well, even though no, I didn't
what?
attack, so it wouldn't work. Never mind.
You didn't attack it. So, your wormling, or whatever.
With advantage,
Let's see what happens.
we'll try to break this dude's spine.
Okay. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. So he goes down as your mount basically attacks it. But you still have movement on him.
Cool. 60 feet. Let's see. 20. Yeah, why not? I will go ahead and move him like down here, and then have him make. Move him down here, and then have him make a charge on that UNT.
Okay, gotcha. But he just attacked. He only gets one attack per turn.
Oh, right. Okay, never mind. I'll
So
just
you
move
wanna
him next to
stash
me.
him down here.
I'll just move him next to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay, that brings us to the Yanti. You know what? Yeah, she's gonna make a scimitar attack on your mount.
No. Koresh.
5 slashing.
Crush gonna die.
He's still up, but
Sure about that?
nope, he's
Shimmy,
dead.
shimmy, shake.
Koresh
All
dissipates
right.
into the celestial realms.
And the pure blood just sort of grins at you.
Oh, you fucked up.
That brings us to Bramnik. Do yo dang.
So I'm gonna run up to here
Okay,
and then question:
sure.
am I able to throw a dagger?
Sure,
That's something.
within 20 feet. It's a range dex check, yeah. Are you
Range
proficient
dex?
with... You're not proficient with ranged weapons, I don't think.
No.
Although...
I am proficient with daggers.
Are you proficient with daggers?
Yeah.
Okay, then make it's the same thing as a regular dex-based dagger attack.
So. Okay. I don't know if it's worth it. It's only like 5 damage at max damage.
She's hurting real bad.
I
Alright,
hurt
I'll
her pretty
try
hard.
It's worth a try.
it. But it's not at advantage.
No,
with
it's not
it
at
flanking.
advantage. Yeah, you
Alright,
wouldn't
we'll
get
try
that
it.
with range, so...
Hey,
Ooh.
I got max damage on
That
it.
one sticks right into her throat as she crumples onto the ground.
Nice.
Motherfucker.
She had 4 HP left.
I can't believe I rolled max damage on that.
Yeah, that was pretty good. So,
I
yeah,
wanted
you
to
guys come
strangle
up
the
here.
life out of her, too.
So there's only one left alive now, or are they all dead?
No, they all have died now.
Oh, good. They're all
You guys
dead.
managed
Let's
to get
loot.
through them all. You find about 30 gold's worth of gold and silver on them. It seems like they have some kind of nasty looking, as in not well built, sort of rusted out scimitars and things along those lines, but nothing much else.
I'd like to take these with us, but we don't have a bag of holding. Let's split
I
the
wanna-
gold.
We're...
I'm taking
10
your
gold.
share, Bramnik. So I get 20.
He owes me a lot of gold.
I'll just give my gold to.
Alright, we'll each get 15. He owes me a couple hundred.
15, fine, whatever.
Couple hundred.
Fine.
Oh, 100 something.
I
Remember
thought
I
it was
bought
like
you
50.
the,
It was 50. It was
Wasn't
50
it more
gold
than
for
that?
for the engraving.
What else did we do that... Wait, no, we bought the axe on the party funds, right?
Yeah. It
Alright,
was 50 gold for the engraving
Alright.
that you paid.
yeah,
So,
okay,
yeah, you
yeah.
can. Between you and Busty, you guys split my share, so you each get.
15 for now, I guess.
Yeah.
Fucking shakes her head, but she takes it.
I'm not worried about the loot. I'm worried about seeing if anybody's around that heard the confrontation.
By
Make
the
me a
way, what do
perception
we
check.
see?
Yeah.
From what you can tell, nobody's taken notice yet.
Can I? Is
It
this all
seems
I-
like this was sort of an advanced sort of outpost.
Oh,
The rest of the
so we're not-
encampment is behind it. It doesn't have walls around it or anything like that. It's mostly tents.
Okay. In that case, then I'm gonna start searching the tents.
Okay. Make me an investigation check.
I will start
Okay.
searching the bodies for any like orders they might have.
Okay. You make me an investigation check as well. Bramnik,
I have trouble
you
finding the
find an
bodies.
extra 15 silver in the tents.
Nice. I'm not telling anybody. It's mine.
Okay.
15 silver.
And there are no orders or anything like that. You kind of get the feeling that they don't do much in the way of paper orders in this group.
Is this a river?
Yes.
Like a creek? Alright. Hey guys, I think we should dispose of these bodies. Let's throw them in the creek. And by we, I mean, Carillion,
can
you're
do
probably the one strong enough to lift.
The purebloods wouldn't be that hard to do.
I'll
guys here.
take care of the snake arm dudes.
Malazans.
The
Alright.
pure bloods don't look like they're too heavy.
Alright, so...
Nyx will kick one of the
Yes.
pure bloods over.
Alright, so you guys toss them all into the water.
Alright.
You kind of watch as they actually sink for the most part. It doesn't seem like they had much body fat on them or anything like that. They just sink straight down to the bottom.
Is there any food in the area?
There are some berries on bushes and things like that, but nothing too major.
So they didn't have any like rations or anything set up. They were just like here
No.
looting.
You get the feeling that this might be a watch post for something else. Just by the way that it's sort of over, been looked at. It looks like most of the place has been mostly ransacked, and these guys were sort of set up as guards. You kind of get that feeling.
Would I know about how much further to the main encampment?
Yes, you would. You also know that there's quite a few people there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know roughly where it is. It's not too far up the road, but it's a little ways.
How long?
You remember
roughly?
a couple of
If we were walking, how long would it be?
10, 15-minute walk.
Damn it.
Guys,
Alright.
do we think we have time for a short rest, or do we push on?
Push on. We need to
You
find
also
Ty ASAP.
remember another path that sort of leads around the encampment. There's two of them. There's one towards the spire thing.
Yeah.
And another one that sort of goes up. So that one sort of bends down to the south. The other one sort of bends up to the north. And then back around. They seem to connect up on the other side of the encampment.
So, guys, do we want to head? I know two paths. We can either go like a more direct route straight to the encampment, or we can take a windabout route that'll take us past one of the spires that have been destroyed.
Where does the roundabout thing go?
Kind of to the side. It meets back up, you said, right? With the main path?
Yeah, there's actually 3 paths. Or no, sorry. Yeah, there's those 2. And one of them goes by that spire.
Right.
And that's sort of in the woods, away from the encampment, and sort of goes through the woods a little bit. It looks like it used to be like it's sort of an extended game trail. Like a widened out game hunter's trail. And then you also have the encampment itself.
So,
Well, you said the spire was destroyed, right?
Hang on, I'll be right back.
yeah, the spire is destroyed. I think
We can always go back and look at that after we finish killing everything.
Good. From what I'm gathering, I think these snake people came in, killed the orcs, and destroyed the spire. I think they don't care for these guys, this cult. I feel like, even though we just killed 4 of them, I think we're kind of on the same agenda. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, kind of deal.
I don't think we're friends.
So, what I'm getting at is I think they took care of the spire and all that. We don't have to worry about that one on this island.
Well, then job done for us.
Well, yeah, we should probably go find that guy in the robes that looked like Agni.
We should go find Ta.
He probably knows where Ta is. They probably hid him away if Bramnik didn't see him.
Do you think he turned Ta into one of these things?
Oh god, I hope not.
Did we kill Ta?
I don't think so. Ta would not be that easy to kill. Remember that duel we had back in Praven?
Yeah, well,
I would know if I was fighting Ta.
I beat Ta in a duel. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I beat him in a duel too. I just lost the second one. And now that I'm stronger.
Alright, so we're gonna just take the more direct path, but maybe stay off the road and travel through the woods. Sneaky.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, let's try to maybe not really sneaky past the thing, because we're gonna be in the woods, but sneaky when we get close, sure. Oh, correct.
So what's the plan? Sorry, my food got here, so.
No worries.
Nice. I think we're gonna take the more direct route towards the encampment.
Yeah, because we can always investigate the spire later.
Yeah, we're gonna stay off the main path, right? And
Yeah, we're gonna follow the path, but like off to the side.
And I'm gonna pass without a trace this again.
Also gonna send my.
You haven't taken any hits. Pass without a trace lasts for an hour. This has only been a few minutes.
And you,
Well, I've taken hits.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. He's the one with the spell, not you.
Oh, gotcha. Didn't know. Okay.
I will need stealth rolls again.
Stealth.
21.
Oh god.
25.
15.
Okay. So you guys are headed towards the encampment or towards the...
The encampment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because from what I could tell, they had destroyed the spire and the mist wasn't an issue. So.
So, as you guys are walking along, you guys start coming close to the encampment.
Keep an eye out.
Okay, make me a perception check. You don't see anyone on the walls or anywhere really.
Do I see tracks?
You, from this distance, as you're coming up to the camp, you see some tracks along the road. They seem to be of some of the guys that you just dealt with, and some other ones, but like nothing major.
Can I roll
Not
to
on
see
this
if
side.
I can tell if the tracks are fresh or not? That would be a survival roll, right?
Yep.
Can I tell?
Okay.
Do I see any Ta-sized tracks?
Yes.
Alright. Let's follow those tracks.
Okay.
Alright, I guess I'll follow Bremnick, but still keep an eye on the surroundings.
Okay. So yeah, there's as you guys walk towards the encampment. Oh, you just fucking pinged off into nowhere. I gotcha. So as you guys as you guys head up to the encampment, it seems like there's nobody here anymore. For whatever reason. The place has been completely ransacked. Like there are tents torn apart, whether through battle or searching after the battle, you're not sure, but there are a lot of tracks that seemed to come in, sort of branch out and check everything out and leave. With that survival roll, you also notice that what seem to be booted large footprints, at least that you're following, that might be from Ta, who knows, sort of diverge as soon as they get into the camp and sort of run all over the place, where you can also see some somewhat characteristic slash marks in various bits of wood and furniture from his sword or cleaver.
Alright, this is a long shot, but I'm gonna look around and see if maybe Tom might have left some kind of marking as like a note or a message. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Ta is a disciplined warrior. Why would he do this?
Give me a investigation.
I'm sorry, guys. Todd doesn't give a shit. He just wants to kill things. I'm highly doubt he leaves notes.
well, he might have left some kind of message for us.
Looking around, you don't see anything that strikes you as a message or anything like that.
I'm gonna keep looking at his tracks and see if we can find, or at least I can see where the fuck he went after he did all that.
Oh,
All right.
Nope. I've lost it.
Well, you were following it to begin with in here. You do actually manage to see one booted footprint sort of at the other end of the encampment, walking up the path towards where the paths sort of, the two path choices that you had before sort of connect.
they cut off one of his legs. No. What? Real quick, would I have knowledge of how the Rocky Talkies work? Like, if I were to try to talk to Ta, would that be audible for everyone in his vicinity or just him?
Yeah, it would. Everyone in his vicinity.
I suggest you just ask him, Ta, where you at, buddy? We kind of need to go fucking rescue Sid.
Yeah, I'll whisper into the Rocky Talkie, just Ta, ta ta.
God damn
You okay?
it. You don't get a response. But that is an interesting retcon that I get to do later. Alright.
Alright, well, I'll pick out Ta's footprints and follow them.
Okay. But you just get one kind of heading out of the encampment.
Right.
Along the
roll
path.
survival to try to
No, I think
differentiate?
you got the one. So, but it looks like there have been a lot of footfalls afterwards.
Right.
It's, and you can kind of guess as to why that might be. But yeah.
Would I be able to tell if they're like before we get to that one, like his other footprints behind? Would I be able to tell like if it looked like his normal gait or if he was like shackled or?
Okay, that would be a survival check.
You're a lot better than I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you are.
Jesus.
It did not
Krillin is
seem that he was
quietly
shackled.
impressed.
It looks like when he walked, the tracks leading up to the encampment seem to be his normal, what you would guess is about his normal gait. As soon as he got into the encampment, you saw the foot depression on the toe was a little bit deeper. His gait got a lot longer. It looked like he was running.
Probably charging
then-
at something.
And then with that survival roll, I'll give you, you find a few other tracks, and it looks like he's back to his normal gait as he leaves.
Okay. Alright, let's follow it, guys. Stealthy, stealthy, sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky
But
breaky.
it looks like whether it's his own free will or not, he is in cahoots with these snake people.
Give me new stealth checks, because you guys were doing stuff here.
30.
Jesus.
Woo!
25.
I'm real stealthy.
Well, it's better.
Better overall, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, as you're walking up the path, still keeping an eye out, I assume?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Give me perceptions.
Oh yeah, can I have my fucking owl help me with the perception shit?
Sure.
Nice.
Sweet.
Roll me. Yeah, you can roll with advantage on perception. We'll say
Sweet.
it's a help action.
Alright.
Still better. So Bramnik, you don't really see much. You see a little bit though. Nix, you feel like you can kind of see a couple blobs in the distance. Kai coming through with the ridiculous shit. You see three figures standing about 150 feet down the path.
Do I recognize these figures? Does one of them look like Ta or Agni?
One of them might look a bit like Agni, but there are also two of those smaller figures that you have fought before recently. The purebloods.
Did they have the same kind of robes and shit that Agni had?
No.
Oh, okay.
Or even like same colors, maybe?
Some similar colors, yeah.
Were they
A
even
lot of
wearing
purples.
clothes besides pants?
They
Oh.
were wearing clothes.
Okay.
I was assuming the purebloods weren't just out there breast out. Fucking.
Hell,
Full-
there are some places
full
where that
titty.
might be a thing. But not here. So, here's what I'm
Are you
doing.
gonna relay that information? I'm assuming.
Yeah,
Really?
there's three dudes in front of us. One of them kind of looks like Agni. Two skinny ones, like the women we killed.
So the question now is, do we just straight up attack them, or do we talk to them?
Well, I'd like to hope it's Agni. I'd like to talk to him before killing him. But I will still kill him.
Alright. Okay.
Why don't we just continue sneaking up?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say within, what, 60 feet of them? potentially?
Uh,
Are we coming up behind him? Like, can we tell if they have their backs turned to us?
It looks like they're kind of absent-mindedly sitting around, but you guys are currently about 90 feet from him.
Cool. Why don't we stick until like maybe 50 feet or 40 feet? I'd like to be able to go in range to like actually hit them, just in case.
I can hit them from up to 120 feet. So wherever you feel comfortable, that's where we'll go.
How far does your pass without a trace extend?
You have to be within 30 feet of them.
Cool.
Hold on, let me double check it.
Yep,
just to
it's a
make sure.
concentration spell. You have to be within 30 feet
Yeah.
for it
30.
to be effective.
So I guess even if you wanted us to stay 30 feet behind you,
You'd be about 60 or 70, maybe 80 feet behind me.
because Nyx, how far of a range do you have for fucking shit up?
I think
120.
I'd like to be within probably the 70 to 60. He wants to be with 50.
yeah, you guys just stay behind while I walk up.
But I wanna be like behind a tree and stuff. Like I wanna try to be sneaky.
Alright, I'm gonna see if I can see a decent path to try to sneak up as best as I can to within 30 feet or 40 feet.
Okay. There's a spot that you could try.
I'm gonna try that.
Okay. So I'm just holding you guys here. I'll move you to where you need to be in a second. However, your stealth was pretty fucking good. Doesn't notice you. At least not at the moment, but he is actively looking. So,
upon closer inspection, does it look like it's actually Agni or not?
mm-hmm.
Yes.
This is what you see. So, Kai, you've been attempting to move out this way. We are, for all intents and purposes, in initiative order. Just so you guys know. So, everyone reroll initiative real quick.
Nice.
So how close were you getting? You were getting within 40 feet,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And are these bushes right here, or what are these?
I think those are shadows.
Okay.
Those are, yeah.
So, is this a large rock, like something large enough for me to hide behind?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you could hide behind that.
Uh,
Although, what is it? Carillion might have some trouble hiding behind it. But you never know. Okay. So you guys get one full movement, basically. Carillion, you can probably get up to about there. That's about as close as you're gonna get. Next, how are you gonna proceed?
You can kind of scrabble on top of that, whatever. I assume that's like a small cliff or hill, right about, yeah, right about there.
Yeah.
You could always duck down after you finish shooting off your spells.
Yeah, would I be able to do that from up there? Do you think?
Give me an athletics.
All right.
I'll put you there for the moment.
I hope you know that athletics is one of my worst fucking things to do. Just letting
Believe in the
everyone know
maid that
this.
believes in you. Wow. I've never seen a negative roll before.
I've seen them, but it's pretty. All right. So as you
Nick stops
attempt to
breathing.
scrabble up, your foot gets caught in a crack in the ground, and because it's the only way I can think of to make you go backwards in this situation. But yeah, so you don't manage to get up, but you did manage to free your foot, so we'll say you can come down to here, so you can kind of get a sight line on this one here at the moment.
So can you hide
However,
behind this?
let's see. Yeah, I think that breaks one of your guys' stealth.
Mine.
Roll this.
Or no,
Nick's
it
rolled a
meets,
17.
Yeah.
It meets.
Unless
Okay.
16. Unless they have advantage on that, then yeah.
They do have advantage on that right now.
Darn.
He is actively looking, and he has a sort of special little thing. So he sees you and just sort of smiles at you for a moment. Goes, I was waiting. I was wondering when you'd be here. I've been waiting. And that brings us into initiative order.
So
So,
he was talking to Nyx, right? He only sees Nyx at the moment.
yes, at the moment he only sees Nyx.
Okay.
He will
You're
step forward one, look at
What
Nyx.
isn't?
He's
Oh,
going
yes.
to. How far is that? Oh, well. He's going to look at you, Nyx, and just, like I said, smile.
She's gonna wave.
Yeah, as you take 2 Eldritch blasts to the stomach.
Wow,
That's
lucky.
5 damage.
Lucky.
Not a lot. But yeah. Alright. Brings us here. Sorry, I'm trying to snack in the middle of this too.
No
I haven't
worries.
eaten in forever, so if you start hearing like chewing sounds, I'm sorry. I'll give you advantage on the first hit. Because I haven't seen you yet.
Rush way the fuck right here, 30 feet, my maximum range, and while I'm doing that, I'm just gonna go ahead and yell at him in Draconic. The fuck is tall, you piece of shit? And I will swing at let's see, do I want to kill Agni first or kill the pure bloods first? Alright, I guess I will swing at Agni first.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
That would hit, but he uses shield. So it does not.
Oh. Okay, I will swing another hit at him then. Damn it. Fuck it. I'll do it again. Polearm bludgeon. Nope. What the fuck?
All right. Next, your turn to retaliate.
And it's the guy in the middle, right? That's
That's
this
Agni.
guy? Yeah, okay. Just making sure.
He
Well,
has a different
geez.
token now.
Why do you fucking have to be right there, dude?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
You,
It's like, where
you could
can
throw it
I-
behind him, but
Well, no, it has to come emanate from the target.
mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Oh, the Eldritch Blast one, yeah.
Yeah. It has. I can't like.
If it's a strength
yes.
or con, I could probably make it.
Stacks.
Yeah, it's a dex save.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll meet his Eldritch Blast. See who's more powerful. He did 5
All right.
damage. See how much damage to do to him. Oh shit. Whatever.
Neither of them hit. He is currently shielded.
What does he look like right now? Is he like actually using a shield or like a spell shield?
It's the spell called Shield.
Oh god.
Kind of like what Ta has.
Mm-hmm.
What does that do? Increases AC by 5?
Yes, it does.
Ah, great. How long does that last?
Just until his next turn.
Long enough for us to get fucked a full round of combat.
Alright.
All right. That brings us to Brandnick.
Alright, you... Fuck. Is there anywhere... I don't think there is. I've been trying to measure, but there's nowhere I can place a 20-foot cube that won't hit him and all three of them, right?
Yeah, there's nowhere to place a 20-foot cube that'll do that now.
Okay.
You can get 2 of them.
Right.
You can't get all 3.
Alright, for now I'm just gonna hit Agni with a Blight spell.
Nice.
Okay.
Actually, let me double check my range on that. I'm not gonna do that.
All right.
How far away from him am I?
55.
55.
Okay, so I'm gonna move my full movement and then do it.
Okay.
Let's see, 25. Right there. Okay. So, alright, now I'll hit him.
Okay, do it.
My blight is 8. Where's my blight? There it is.
This will be interesting. Con save.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo! Wow.
Okay. Yeah, he doesn't have a great con, but
Get
oh no,
fucked, Agni.
no, he does not get it. All right. Yeah, that hurt him. That hurt him quite a bit.
And I'm
Anything
gonna,
else?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action fucking cave bear.
Okay, Cave Bear. Here you go. Boof. I'm just gonna do it that way. It's so much easier right now. Okay. The purebloods are up then. So this one comes down to you, Kai. And then this one, well, this one's going to run past you to Bramnick.
Okay, cool. Opportunity attack.
What's that?
Attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Wow, what the fuck?
That means it's armor class. You actually hit.
Cool.
These things are weak, man. But it's gonna be 2 attacks against you, Bramnick. 2 attacks against Kai.
Just
So
one
the first 2 will be against Bramnick.
Nope. And I don't think that.
Still just the
No,
first
it
number.
does. That one is. The
Alright.
second one.
So 6 slashing damage.
Sure.
Kai, you get
Ow.
1, 2.
Nope.
Second one, I don't think it's. So there's another 6 slashing damage. And Agni is going to step, because we're now on to Agni's turn here. He's going to come around here and just sort of smile at all of you for a moment and says, "It's been fun, but I believe it's time to end this." He's going to burn a sorcery, 2 sorcery points, and this is not going to be exactly what it sounds like, but he nicks out of the corner of your eye. It's very hard to see around that cliff there. That's kind of why I moved. You see a light that looks very similar to a fireball spell. In fact, it is a fireball spell, but not one that you have ever seen before.
Holy
It glows blue.
What the fuck?
I need everyone to not make me a dex save. You all need to make me an intelligence save, other than Nyx.
Are you serious right now?
Right here. I'm dead serious. Make me an intelligence save.
I make that because of +2, and damn it, Bramnick doesn't make it.
No. Alright, so you make it. You take half damage. So you will
What's
take
that?
21 points of damage. Bramnick, you will take 43 points of
43?
psychic damage.
Fucking A. Well, I go back to normal form.
He smiles. He says, "You survived that rather well. Let's do it again."
Wait, what?
And
Twin
casts
spells.
a quickened fireball. This is a dex save.
Fucking shit, dude.
Cool.
Nope.
Corleone, you take half. Bramnik, you take 34 fire damage.
Jesus Christ.
Magic users, man. You guys don't have a lot against them. And you're going to be fighting them soon. Might want to learn how to. Alright. Kai, you're up.
Alright, well, before I do that, I'm gonna go ahead and, let's see. Lay on Hands is technically a bonus action. I'm gonna finish off this UNT right next
No,
to
Lay on
me.
Hands is a full action.
Cool, I guess I won't do that then. I'll just go ahead and kill this, Pure Blood.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
And again.
And that will actually kill right there.
Cool, I go ahead and run up to Agni.
Can you get there?
30 feet.
Yes, you can. Okay.
And I will bludgeon him.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click that for him. Alright, go for it.
And I'll add
That'll hit.
a second level
He's
Divine Smite.
hurting. Okay.
I want answers!
Doesn't quite kill him, but it definitely hurts him. Nyx, you are up.
How bad does Bramnik look?
I look pretty fucked up.
Sorry, just the way you said that made me happy.
I mean, I'm okay, but I'm pretty fucked up.
And also, is there fire on the ground from the fireball?
There is some fire on the ground, yes.
But it's not like a normal fireball then?
Not the first one. Second one sure as fuck was. That was something that you were very used to.
Okay. Fuck, dude. I guess she'll move up to about here.
Okay.
And take a pot shot at Agni and the other alive
Okay.
thingy person. I'm still on? Yeah. Okay.
So which one's which?
The first one's going to Agni.
Okay,
Oh,
that does not hit.
And the second one's going to
That does. You got that one earlier. It is very close to death. Looks like it. So Bramnik, you are up.
Well, this is what I'm gonna do.
Actually, no, that one's dead. My bad.
Oh,
Oh, I killed it.
Oh,
Cool.
wait.
Very much dead.
Well, if he killed it,
No, Agni killed it with the fireballs. I forgot to roll for them. No, they are very much dead.
oh wait, so technically that
yeah.
UNT was dead too, so I have my attacks?
Yep.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
I
so
will use both.
I'll re-roll those.
Can I
No,
just
I've got them right here.
Can I just divert my attacks to him?
Yep. And he is, in that case, going to use shield again. So only one of them hits, and I will apply that damage. Got it. Cool. Because I know exactly
wait, two of
where...
them hit, because the polearm bludgeon was for 26 with the smite.
Yeah, I meant one extra
okay.
one hit. Sorry.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Well, in that case, I don't want to conjure animals.
Okay.
Do I? Fuck.
Dude, fix yourself.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast a third level cure wound myself.
Okay. That's pretty fucking good.
It's okay.
It works. Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Yanti Pureblood's done. Alright, that brings it back to Agni's turn. He is going to burn one first level spell and a second level, and then quicken to there. He is going to Misty Step away from you. Okay. He doesn't want anything to do with you right now.
Oh, I'm gonna murder you so good.
He moves off to the side. What's the distance on that? 120 feet. Okay. All right. So he is going to look at you, Kai. Smile again. And he's going to cast Scorching Ray at you. At So at second level.
Yeah, that hits.
So that's the first one. It's 9 fire damage. There's the second one for 17.
Nope.
And again.
Nope.
All right. Let's see. That is what he can do.
Cool. I burn my full lay on hands on myself, bringing me back up to 47 hit points.
Okay. And you get to 30 feet.
Damn it. I guess I will 30 feet behind that rock there.
Okay, so that would be up here. Yeah. All right. Next, do yo dang.
And I probably can't see him right now because of the cliff, right?
You kind of know where he is. You can kind of see him because he's at the edge. You could probably move down and get a better sight line on him, though.
Yeah. Okay. Oh shit. Yeah, I guess I'll move towards Bramnik.
Okay.
What's that? That's 30 feet, right? Yeah, I can get to him from there. All right. I'll walk to him and I'll shoot. I'll hit Agni with some Eldritch.
Eldritched. All right. That will just hit. Oh my god, he can't even shield out of that.
Oh, does that hit him?
Yeah,
17 hits.
He's got a 25 AC right now, I think.
Then I want to expend a I want to follow up that dude.
Right. Let's see how this goes.
Shit. All right. Fireball. 4th level.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Okay, DC 15. That's 30. Okay, he just doesn't matter. You see as he immolates, physically burning with the fireball.
Good.
You fucking killed him. You
Nice.
kind of overkilled him, to be honest. He is hot. He is like barbecued, properly barbecued.
Barbecued snake.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, he didn't want to tell us where Ta was, so
No, he did not. But
I could have Zone of Truth them.
he doesn't have to answer though.
I don't think Nyx is really in a good mood at the moment.
Nope. I'm not. He hit me and Bramnik with 2 fucking fireballs.
Yeah. By the way,
psychic fireball and a fireball.
Since the combat's over, I'm gonna hand Nyx is gonna hand Bramnik a potion of healing.
Dope. Is that 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Yep.
I
For the basics.
Gladly drink that.
Yeah, I'm gonna pop one of mine too, and that brings me to 1 potion of healing.
Alright.
And I want to go and loot the Agni guy for.
If there's anything left.
All you find
I'll
is a
sift
ring.
through the ashes. Okay, this is magical.
Are you? Yeah, it's magical.
Yeah, then I'll identify it really fast.
Okay, it is a ring of false appearance. I will give you everything for later, but basically, it has, I think it's 5 or 7 charges. I don't remember. You can expend 1 to cast Disguise Self, expend like 3 for Alter Self, and then you can actually cast a limited seeming spell that will sort of disguise self on a shitload of people at once.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
might be useful in some things, but we'll see.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I just didn't get a chance to write it down.
No worries.
But
All right,
I've got it in my notes. I just haven't typed it up.
No worries. Does he have any money?
No, he does not.
Okay. And it was just the ring. He's pretty much.
That was pretty much all that was
Ashes now.
left after you
Okay.
quite literally fucking burned him at the fucking stake.
Yeah, Nyx will kick the ashes then. Just have a nice
All
fucking dust up.
Fair enough.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna. I restored some of the cure wounds into my ring, so I'm gonna use
Okay.
one on myself.
Oh boy, I am not looking.
Do you still need healing? Because I can hook you up.
Yeah, I
We'll
need
let you
just a little bit
guys
more.
Hook each other up. I'm gonna go grab a couple of breadsticks because I fucking love food.
I'll drop 2 cure wounds.
Is that one for me, or is that for you?
The first one was for me. I'll drop 2 to you.
Thank you.
I guess just be a second.
Seriously though, dude, holy shit, you got fucked up.
Yeah, I did. He
1164.
He burnt through my entire beast shape health and then dropped me down to below a third health. Like I was almost dead.
Yeah, he had me at 17 when I went to swing at him that second time.
So that's all my. I still have some spells left, but not many. Not many at all.
How much health you got right now?
Me, 58 out of 7.
Got
Not too bad.
42 out of 69.
Do you need? Come to me, and I'll give you a little love touch.
All right, do it up. Nice.
Max roll, dude.
How much more do you need? I could do one more, and that's it.
I think you're at like 56.
54.
54 out of what?
69.
15 health.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I'll give you one more.
Oh, okay.
Well, because that one fireball he hit me with.
Yeah.
That's true.
Damage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely need to be able
So we have
to.
no idea. So I'll hit you with one more.
All right.
And another max roll. Nice.
Fucking sweet. So 66.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, and then
Sweet.
I actually have one potion of healing on me. Pop.
Well, I'm ready for more fights.
Oh, fuck, I forgot about the thing. Aura of Conquest, that fucking snake lady would have had a disadvantage to resist fear.
Well, we fucked him up anyway.
Yeah,
they did.
Not like it really mattered. 7, so that puts me at 65. Alright, I'm almost max health. I really, really need a short rest though. Like.
Yeah, we can ask. I'm sure we can probably do that.
Oh, if we were gonna do a short rest, we might as well save some of those spells, because I'm just gonna expend some hit die. I've got 7, so I'm rolling on d10s.
Oh, okay, then do you want me to not?
Yeah, I'm gonna take back my 11, and you get that second spell slot level on Cure Wounds.
Okay, so I get those 2 spells back. Back in my ring. What's she talking?
You get all your spell slots back on a short rest, right?
No, I get my
Only
beast
I
shapes
do.
back though, so that's just as good, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
Busty, you said you get your spell slots back?
Yeah, I only have one expended though. I can potentially have 2 more.
Do you have any like locate spells?
I do.
I don't know.
Do you have locate object?
No,
I've got
creature?
locate object.
Didn't I
I do
teach
not.
you locate creature? Isn't that a ritual?
I don't think so.
I don't know if here, I'll look.
Let's just say you did.
I have speak with animals. Technically, I can ask. Well, there's no wildlife.
There's
around.
no
Fuck.
wildlife. Yeah. Let me just look up my locate creature spell.
I mean, I can always just use the owl to scout and like technically just kind of like use him as a drone and like kind of see through his eyes and shit.
It is not a ritual. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I mean, I can do it. It's fine. It's just...
There are a couple of those rituals in that new.
Oh no, I can't. I don't have the spell slot. But I can speak with plants. Find it. I can definitely speak with plants and ask where is.
Well, my bird thing, the owl has a 120-foot range, dark vision and shit, as well as what is it? Something I don't know. I will have to look it up.
Keen sight, probably.
Yeah, it has
Which
keen
gives
sight.
advantage
also,
on perception checks that involve seeing.
Yeah. So I mean, I think the best bet would just kind of do that, I guess.
Well, like I said, I can speak with animals or speak with plants and get a general idea of where, and then use your owl to scout.
Yeah, just ask them to look for a large metal man with a very large shield.
So here's the thing: I can question plants about events in the spells area within the past day, gaining information about creatures that have passed, weather, other circumstances. I can also turn difficult terrain into normal terrain, or vice versa. Yeah. So yeah, I could definitely ask. I could definitely ask about the metal man.
Yeah, I'm down to, I believe it's 4. I did 1 Divine Smite, 1 second level Divine Smite, and then a Shield of Faith. Yeah, I have 4 spell slots left.
Okay. But yeah, if I can get my wild shapes back, that'll help out a lot. Because that basically triples my health pool, you know? That was one of the reasons why I was asking if we could short rest before we push on.
Yeah, might as well. Plus, you know,
To get
restore
before
health.
we fought Agni, because I only had the one slot, and I wanted to save it for a good time, but it was wasted. Right? I mean, I guess it wasn't wasted. I would have died if I hadn't used it.
No, you basically tanked that hit for all of us, really, because we directed it at you.
Yeah, I just got lucky on my
Dex save.
Yeah, on my saves with the +2s.
If that was me, I would, with my HP at the time, I wouldn't have made it.
There will be nothing left of you.
Yep. Well, there are 2 things to think about. One.
Well, I do have fire resistance. That's true.
There are 2 things to think about for sure. The first is, he was a spellcaster, obviously.
Where did you learn the
2,
shield spell?
He was a wizard sorcerer.
Oh, okay.
I want you to understand. He is a player level 8, 1 level above you. That's what he can do. He can do more too. So, you know, and you know what you're going up against. The lady was a caster of some kind.
The shit part is we have nobody that was counterspell, right? Like that would help a lot.
He had counterspell, but because Kiss of Mephistopheles is an ability sort of thing, he couldn't counterspell it. Or no, he could have, but I didn't think to do it. So you got a good fireball on him.
Dude, I'm surprised. I'm really happy I got that much damage on my blight as well.
Yeah, that was a really solid blight.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he was an 8th level character, and I could actually play him.
So
any of you could.
We're gonna take a short rest.
Well, before we take the short rest, I'm going to speak with plants.
Okay, what are you gonna ask?
I'm going to ask them
the big metal man
if they've seen. Right, I'm gonna describe Ta, and I'm gonna ask if they've seen him.
Okay.
And
The answer, yes.
And it's within the last day. And then which direction he was heading and how long it's been.
You hear about 6 hours ago. And up the path that way.
Okay,
Walking
so
that way.
he's easily 6 hours ahead of us already. What the fuck?
To land, it took you a solid couple of hours. It's been a little while that you've been here on the island. Yeah, it's been a little while.
All right. So we know they're heading that direction ish, and then so then I'll relay that information. Tell them how long it's been, how far behind we are. Be like, yeah, let's take a short rest.
Alright,
Okay.
I'm gonna expend
Go for it.
a hit die.
Yeah, same. Just to top
And
me off.
I'll have my owl just kind of find a really nice high place to perch nearby, just to kind of act as a lookout.
Damn it, that brings me just under max health. That makes me so mad.
All right.
I'll get
Sorry
my
about
B
that.
shapes back. Yeah, if I hadn't B shaped, I would have been fucked. That was. Oh. Yeah, I definitely died. 100%. Alright, can I don't know.
What's up?
No, nothing. I'm good. I was gonna check something.
Okay.
But... Actually, no. While I'm taking my short rest, would I be able to look for poison ingredients?
Not while you're resting, but right afterwards you
Or
could
like
look around.
right after? Yeah, can I
Yeah.
spend the time to look?
Give me an investigation, or are you looking for like poison
I'm
roots and that
proficient.
stuff?
Like, let's see.
You're
I'd
proficient
be
in
looking
making them.
I'd be looking specifically for worm tongue.
Okay.
Because that's the main ingredient. Like, you have to have worm tongue to make poison. So,
Right. Go ahead and make me a nature check.
sure.
Okay. Looking around, you don't notice any worm tongue. Normally those are found in swamps, and this isn't really a swampy area. You do manage to find some odd leaves that might, you think, looking at it, maybe they could be used for some sort of healing concoction, but you're not sure yet. You might need to take some time with it and actually experiment with it a bit.
Would that be the herbalist kit? That would. So.
Herbalist kit is to actually make the stuff.
Okay. That's what I meant, like with the healing and stuff like that.
Yeah. You could try to make the some sort of herbal potion of some kind.
Okay.
Or bandage or something like that.
Leaves.
Oh, what
with a
did
healing nature.
What did these other two bodies have on them?
Tattered clothes, and that's about it. Along with 2 scimitars.
Oh, scimitars. Okay.
All right, so I guess after we finish our rest, we should probably head down the path and go find Ta.
Yeah.
Really? Can you take one of these scimitars? We can just put it on the ship when we get back later. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Aren't they like shitty, rusty scimitars? Like, isn't that what you told us before?
Oh, if they're like super bad, rusted out, then never mind. Forget it.
Yeah, Agni was in kind of nice clothes. These guys are not. They look
Operative
like...
word being was.
Yeah. He was. He's now a pile of ash, but that's about it. Alright. You head off after your
We're off to see
your
Ta.
short rest.
I'll keep an eye out for Ta tracks and just to kind of keep
Make me a survival check real quick. just to keep tracking him.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for anything, any skullduggery.
Okay. Make me a perception, I guess. I assume. Okay. As you walk along, you can see the odd boot print of Ta. It looks like there's been a lot of traffic through here, but you kind of get the idea that he definitely walked this path at some point. You're not sure exactly how long it's been or whatever else, but you walk for quite some time, actually, quite some time, and eventually the path starts winding down some cliffs. It looks like there's this large chasm. But there's a set of cliffs, and at the edge of the chasm, you can see the path actually winds down into what almost looks like a quarry.
Great. What's in the quarry?
What's in the quarry?
I guess I'm
Guys
gonna
gonna
roll
keep going
perception
then?
again.
Alright.
Actually, I'm gonna check the edges, see if there's anything else in the area before we enter the quarry, just so we don't get ambushed or
Okay.
anything.
Yeah. I'm looking as well.
Okay. You don't see anyone else around at the moment. Nothing that jumps out at you or anything like that.
Can I smell
Path sort of
anything coming
continues
from the
down.
quarry?
You see a lot of tracks headed that way. None of them really diverge. It seems like this is a well-traveled path.
All right. Do I sense anything else but the quarry? Do I see any shitty houses? Do I smell any corpses or fires?
Quarry itself seems long abandoned. Like hundreds of years old. It is very old. And unworked for the most part for a long time. You do see what appear to be up ahead minecart tracks made of some kind of iron, as well as a bridge reaching across to what looks like a couple of caves, but you can't see into the caves from where you are.
Let me see something real quick. Alright, I'm gonna. Are we heading down into the quarry at this point? So
Yeah, if that's where
Okay.
Taw's tracks lead.
are there some plants nearby still?
There's some shrubs and stuff like that that seem to have, grown in since the quarry hasn't been used.
Alright, I'm gonna use one more speak with plants.
Okay.
And
Any questions?
I'm gonna ask what kind of creatures dwell in the caves.
You get you basically get an answer that says snakes, people, a bit of both.
And then I'll ask, again, how long has it been since the middleman has walked through?
You hear about the same time frame, maybe a little bit longer now, since he walked through.
And then I'm gonna ask if there's anyone maybe fitting someone of Agni's description, like a sorcerer type, that might have been traveling with him.
They do answer yes, that there was what appeared to be a human male, at least to them,
Right.
walking out, and someone with similar robes, but a snake person basically walking out.
Walking out?
So basically, there was a human male that walked in with the large person in metal.
Okay. And then the snake walked out.
And then someone in very similar robes, but the snake person essentially walked out.
I can assume that Agni walked in with him, dropped his seeming spell, and then came out.
If you want to assume that.
That's what I'll assume. Okay.
Do you relay this?
Yeah, I'll relay all that information.
All right.
Mm,
I am going
hey,
to.
hey, Nix, before we
Okay.
walk in, can you detect magic on this place?
Use your Eldritch Sight.
Yeah, see any kind of magical traps or anything?
Sure.
Okay. Make me, I guess, an investigation. As far as you can tell, there's no magical traps or anything like that along the way, at least within 30 feet of you.
Okay.
And as you're sort of walking up, you see two shadowy figures standing in two caves that are side by side. One with like it looks like there's a minecart or two minecart entries into these caves, sort of, minecart tracks or whatever, go into the caves of some kind.
Nix would like to use what the fuck is it called? Mask of Many Faces and disguise
Okay.
herself as Agni.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
How are you gonna get in if you don't speak Draconic?
You speak
That's
if
where
want.
you come in. I mean, well, I can
We'll
do that
see.
too. You know what?
We'll see. We'll see. I need to make sure I have the right.
Whatever.
Fine, I'll
Either
just
way.
follow you like I'm
Sure.
your thrall or
Okay.
something.
No,
Okay.
you're gonna go
Yeah,
there
you
like I
can-
fucking caught you.
Okay. So, are you gonna? How are you gonna do this then?
All right, so basically, Nyx is gonna lay down. This is basically her plan. She's gonna pose as Agni, saying, basically, what is it? She'll use minor illusion on Brimnik and Carillian's wrists, make it look like they have shackles on,
Wait,
Okay.
hold on.
or like
That might not be.
they're bound or something.
Okay.
And she'll pretty much use that as a way to get in, and we'll find a nice
Okay.
niche and find a way in there. Yeah,
This will be interesting.
Nyx was going to pose as Agni and try to just get us in.
It might be better just to like try to convince them that you have us under like your command, or like you have us charmed or something. Because I have the feeling that that's what happened at Ta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suspect that as well. You know what? That's a fair assumption. Why don't we do that then?
I'll
I
follow
don't know.
behind you with the weapon
Yeah.
stowed.
Yeah, okay. Just act like mindless drones. You guys are good at that.
Damn.
I just
Okay.
squint angrily and just like slide this door.
Okay.
So,
So, are you gonna? You're just gonna walk out to him and yeah.
I'm not even gonna walk. I'm just gonna walk past, like as if Agni was
In a hurry.
entitled.
Okay. So as you start walking up to one of these cave doorways, there is a large snake-headed figure with two swords in his hand, one sword in each hand. And as you walk up, he speaks in Abyssal to you and says, "Who are they?"
Okay, well, this is interesting because she doesn't know Abyssal, so
That's half the fun.
what she's gonna do is shit. Hold on, let me read this really quick. All right, how far away are you from them right now?
You've walked right up to one.
Great, and there's two of them,
Basically.
right?
Well, there's one in each cave entrance, and you've chosen one cave entrance. The other one is off to the side, a little ways away.
Awesome.
Like I don't know, like 30 feet away or so. But around a rock. So.
All right. So we're basically like just in the mouth of the cave then, right? So
Yeah,
we're
you
like
haven't
in
even
the
quite
cave.
entered the cave yet. You're on the outside.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have Nyx is gonna sleight of hand, like I guess because she has to touch the person to cast this and cast tongues. Like, you want me to link it?
Yeah, that'll help.
Sure.
Okay.
And
There's no somatic components.
well, it says any willing creature you touch. But
Yeah,
I guess
you
it's
can
if
just-
it's myself, and yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. So you kind of say it under your breath.
Actually, yeah, no, that's perfect. Nyx will say that under her breath to cast, and
okay.
to make them be like, "What?" And then she will reply
I
with,
do
"What?"
want you to, so that because there is a verbal component,
Right.
right?
Okay. So she'll have to
And
like
they
be.
might potentially recognize that as something freaky going on. Make me a performance check to pull this off without looking like you're pulling it off.
Okay.
You're good at those, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I guess she'll make it look like she's coughing, and she'll cast it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works. It'll be trying to make sure I get this right here. Hold on. Let me make sure I got it right. Insight wisdom. Okay. So he's gonna try to do a wisdom.
Woo!
He crits. He notices something weird's going on. He gets a little defensive, but you manage to pull it off.
Okay, and then
He's not a caster, and he's not familiar with the spell.
okay, then Nyx will just basically make a gesture as if to be like, what's the holdup? What's the deal?
Okay. You can speak in any language you want, by the way. Oh, wait, yeah. You can understand it.
Yeah. She's basically she's almost like saying, yeah, like, come again. What was that?
Hold on.
Like,
Any creature that knows at least one language and can hear the target understands what it says. Your target is yourself, so whatever you say, they'll be able to understand.
yes.
Okay, yeah.
This is opening lines of communication. We're talking.
And he is defensive. What's going on? Who are they?
What do you mean? Who were they? These are the ones that were with the big one that I just brought here not too long ago. They're coming with.
He came alone.
Yeah, he had friends apparently.
Make me a deception check.
Okay.
I stare straight ahead. Holy shit!
He can't beat that. He physically does not have the ability to beat that. I'll do it just to see. Okay, yeah. He sort of looks at you. He moves to one side, and there's a large iron door behind him, and he puts the key in the lock and opens the door.
Oh fuck! I was just about to say we don't
Alright,
have any
next-
keys.
Nyx will then step aside and then, as if like, motion to Bramnik and Carillion as if she was acting like they were charmed, and she'll order them. She'll say, "All right, go in."
Yeah, just blank stare.
Oh, I almost did something really mean to you guys, but okay. Yes, you guys sort of stomp forward. The Malazan looks at you, just sort of interested in these new acquirees, and sort of looks at you and then at you, Nyx, sort of expectantly.
Oh, Nyx will reply with, "Keep an eye out. They may have more."
You just you see the snake head sort of nod a little bit, very slowly.
Very good. And then she'll walk through the door.
As you walk through, you hear the door slam with sort of like a creaky old clang. and a deadbolt turns.
Point of no
You're
return! Yay!
Okay. Well,
Is it dark
I'll
in
give you
here, or
guys
is
your
it-
situation. It is very dark in here. I'm just moving you over here for the moment. But
I do have
you
dark vision.
basically just see that the two hallways sort of converge together and go down as one hallway. There is another Malazan on the inside.
I just
Just
kind of look around, but not like.
I don't see anything. It's just black.
Do you have dark vision?
Well, yeah, I have dark
You're a
vision.
dwarf.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like on the map. Is there anything on the map?
Oh, yeah, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
All right, yeah, I'm looking around. Just trying to.
So
see it.
these
I'll just say,
are these? Sorry,
Agni, I
go ahead,
can't
bro.
see. I'm gonna light a torch.
Don't light a torch. I have an idea. So are those snake people, like, can they see us right now? Are they in line of sight, or are they like
There
off
is
down the way?
one Malazan at the end of this hallway. It's like a
So he can
20
see us
foot,
right now.
Yeah, it's like a 30-foot hallway.
Just
He's at the end of it.
hold on to my shoulder and I'll walk. I
Just
can
follow.
see.
Just follow the footsteps. Listen to Bramnick's feet and just follow him.
I just put my hand on his head.
There you go.
That works.
All right, yeah, I'll lead him.
Yeah, and Nyx will just tell them to just keep going, and she'll follow behind.
Okay, so you're approaching another Malazan at this point.
Yep. Just want to walk on by him.
Okay. That's the one I want.
You might want to
is
do
there
that
only
with a
the one
scowl.
path inside? Is there?
He's also got a door behind him, and he stops you as you come in.
Okay.
Sort of looks you up and down, and you hear, "Where to?"
These ones are to go with the big one we brought earlier.
Another deception check.
Oakley dokley.
Jesus fuck.
Can I contest that?
Yes.
Damn.
Okay. So, here's what happened. Bramnick, make me a perception check. Just because I know you got. Yeah.
Wow.
You hear scuffling, metal on metal, metal on flesh sounds coming from the next room.
So like
As
a fight.
It does, and as the Malazan opens the door, grab him. He'll be.
Is there a light
right
source
here.
yet?
Oh, by the
as
way,
the door opens, there's a light source.
can I have had de-summoned my familiar and just like sent him off to the pocket dimension or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So this is where you guys are. He's kind of like right there. You might be able to see it. It's the top left corner of the map. Go ahead and put your dudes down. Hold on, I need to grab something from in here because fuck roll 20, basically. Where is Taz token? Here we go. Also, let me just do this for later because that way it gets fixed. Perfect. So the Malazan opens the door, sort of steps over as the door swings, and inside you see, as you step inside, and you guys do step inside, I assume, this is what you see.
That's a big motherfucker. That's a... Oh, shit.
Ta is fighting this snake with arms, essentially, and it's massive. There are two purebloods running in, and the Malazan all of a sudden notices what's going on, pulls out his swords, and begins moving towards the moving towards Ta.
What's that other armored looking one over to the side there?
You're not sure. Well, actually, it's a. Let's see. Yeah, it's a Dragonborn in marine regalia.
Is he alive?
Yeah, mostly.
Okay, is this a fucking fight arena?
No.
Okay.
All right, cool.
This is
I
a
don't want to metagame, so.
As that happens, I'm gonna go ahead and take my halberd out and start stabbing the fuck out of this Malison.
Okay, you get a surprise on him.
As soon as he does that, I guess I'll attack him as well. Fuck.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will punch him. Oh wait,
Crit.
I'm supposed to be there because the door's open, right?
Okay, so that
Oh,
doesn't
can't.
work. I'm gonna go ahead and I have advantage on all my attacks, right?
No. He's not surprised by you. You just get you get to attack him before he does anything because he's focused on them, but he is aware of combat. So that's sort of the distinction. If they aren't even ready for combat at all, that's where you're gonna get super heavy advantage shit.
Cool.
But you can you get the jump on him anyway. He's ready for combat. He's aware. But you get the jump on him.
All right, so I wouldn't get advantage for that first one.
For the first one, no. Doesn't really matter. Both of those hit, so
All right, cool.
whatever.
I'll go ahead and finish that off with a polar and bludgeon.
Okay. Yeah, all that hits. That's a nasty round.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
39 total. And I'll hit him.
Oh wow.
I also get to roll 1d10.
Yes, you do.
It already does the crit, and then you get an additional crit for a dwarf thing, right?
Well,
Yeah.
well, no, I get it because of the axe ability itself. The Razor's Edge gets a
Oh, an
The
extra
1d10
attack.
basically like
addition.
a whirlwind.
Mhm. Okay.
Yo.
Jesus fuck. You just did
23.
23 damage with a one-handed axe.
31,
Jesus fuck.
39
Or the
plus
battle axe, rather.
23.
Yeah.
And I sucker
So
punch him too.
you guys actually, between the two of you just there, you killed him.
Cool.
then I
You
wanna
Do
just
the rest
pinned
of them
the
notice.
fuck down.
Cool.
Yeah. Did the others
Oh
notice
yeah,
that?
no, they noticed that shit.
Ah,
Tom
damn it.
sort of looks over at you as this thing is actually kind of trying to encircle him. You'll see a bolt sort of pop out from over here periodically. Yep, so go ahead and reroll initiative.
Nice initiative.
Did not do great that time.
I never roll well on initiative.
You rolled pretty well the first
Oh
two
yeah, I got a
fights.
21 earlier against the first fight. I'm usually below
Okay,
10.
I need to get a little bit of extra stuff here. Hold on. This is the one I want.
The thing, out of character, the thing I was thinking was maybe the Agni is trying to get Ta to kill the big dude, and that maybe all the little dudes are against the. Maybe they were.
All right.
Yeah, fucking. Let's just kill some shit.
Yeah, let's fuck shit up.
There are two purebloods. They're gonna move to here and here.
Could I have said that I B-shaped after attacked, or is it too late?
It's a little too late at this point. Sorry, we just rolled initiative. Is what it is. But
Would we have had
they're going
movement?
to at Kai, I think. They're both going to pull out short bows
Nope. Nope.
and attempt to hit you. Okay. That brings us to Nyx.
So we've seen like bolts coming from around the corner over there,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, over here. And you see sort of this marine pop out, take a shot, and then pop back in.
Who's he shooting?
Basically. He's shooting this thing.
Okay, so he's not actually attacking Ta right now?
No.
Okay.
And Ta is also attacking this thing.
Yeah. Okay. Am I able to walk around? Is there enough?
Yeah,
room
you can
to
move
walk
through your
through?
own peoples.
Okay. Yeah, I'll walk over there.
Well, if you walk past.
Oh wait,
these-
actually no, that's true.
You
That's
might as
true.
well like set yourself up like right here, or right on top of the body, because then you get line of
Yeah, you
sight
can
on
do
basically everything, anyways.
Yeah, I can move him over or whatever. It's not a big deal.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll Eldritch Blast each one of the purebloods from left to right.
Okay. That'll hit. That'll also hit. Okay.
Almost a
That
crit.
was real good. All right. That brings us to Ta, and he has actually already rolled his damage. So I know how much damage he did. And you see him, he's got his spear and his shield. He takes 2 solid stabs at this fucker. And to be honest, it looks like the 2 of them have already worn this thing down pretty far. But that brings us to Curlian.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna step up. Right here. Wait, hold on. Not in range, not in range. There we go.
How do you get there? Okay, gotcha.
Yep, so that's almost all of my movement, and I'm just gonna attack the closest pureblood.
Okay.
Viciously.
That'll hit. It's hanging out by a thread.
Oh,
That
motherfucker.
doesn't hit. Oh no. It's got 1 life left.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay, it's my fault. Blame the dice. I'm blaming the dice.
This giant fucker will attack, and I will at least do that here. Hold on. This is the aberrations. I'm gonna go here. Sorry, I kind of fucked up. But so
So
it
close.
attacks with a bite attack. Doesn't hit. Another bite attack, which doesn't hit. And a scimitar. None of those hit Ta. He's managing to stay alive. That brings us to Bramnik.
All right.
Do it.
I'm going to do something. Not sure
Okay.
what yet. Really don't waste my shape. I have to. Fuck it. You know what? I'm gonna take a step forward, and I'm Cave Baron.
Cave Bear.
Rawr.
Rar.
Yes.
And he's got this
Flanking.
one under control.
Yeah, that's flanking,
So-
and he's under control. I mean, this one's almost dead. Yeah.
Right. So I'm just gonna.
Okay.
I'll attack that one.
Let's see how this goes.
Multi attack.
That'll hit. That'll hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty. That's 20 damage. Okay. Yeah, you managed to rip out quite a bit of its its guts. But that does bring us to the Yuan-ti. This one here will attack Kai. The other one will attack you, Bramnik.
Yeah.
So, the two against Kai.
Okay, that second one hits.
All right. So you take 8 slashing damage.
That's all right. I can take that.
Yeah, it's not too bad. The two against you, Bramnik.
Yep. Nope.
8.
And nope.
What the
What
fuck,
the
man?
hell,
I am
man?
rolling like dog shit today.
It's scared of my
All
big
right.
ass. Bigger.
Nyx, you are up. Do your thing.
She's gonna hold up finger guns at each one of the
Pew, pew,
bloods.
pew, pew, pew.
All right, roll
Do
'em.
the same thing.
Nice.
They both hit. This one here just like you catch her in the throat and she slumps over forward, kind of landing on one of Bramnik's paws. This one here takes it in the shoulder and kind of glares back at you. Ta has already rolled his attacks. One of them misses. The other one kind of goes up through the sternum of this giant beastie, and it's looking real rough right now. You also see a bolt come out from over here into its neck. Kai, you're up.
Cool. I will take one swing at the surviving pureblood.
Okay, go for it.
Boom, that hits.
It does hit, just barely.
And
Not
then
down yet, but real close.
I'm gonna go ahead and leave that for Bramnik and Nyx to take care of. I'm gonna run over here
Okay.
and start stabby on the big one.
Okay. Nope.
All right. No whammy.
No whammies. It fends you off with its giant fucking
Wait, hold on.
scimitar.
That's flanking, right? Wait, no,
No.
it's large, so no,
No.
that's not gonna work.
Yep. So it gets to its turn. Oh, this will be interesting. You just gave it a new opportunity.
Uh-oh.
It's gonna move up here, and that will take an attack from Ta. Got his next attack listed. And that one misses. I actually didn't know that. I have them like in here, but it's fine. It's going to try to do something a little bit different to you, Kai. Does
Ow.
a 23 hit?
Yes.
You are considered grappled currently, as its body constricts around you.
Oh.
It's then going to dive down with its jaws and attempt to bite.
Wow, what the fuck?
It's 8 piercing, 4 poison
12,
damage.
50, 49.
Yeah. So, that's its turn. Bramnik, you're up.
Mm,
Go help the others. I got this bitch.
okay. Multi-attack.
Okay.
Multi-pass.
Multipass. Jesus!
And I get an additional
one, huh?
3 damage on that crit. So, 23.
Okay. Okay. So, how do you want to do this?
Oh, yeah. Can I just... Am I about the same... I mean, I'm assuming it's taller than me, but are we roughly the same size?
It is much longer than you.
Okay.
It is kind of the same like thickness, like at the head and shoulders area, but it is like 4 times your length.
I basically want
Currently
to
wrapping around Kai.
I want to jump at its chest and just tear out its throat. Like, try to
All
just
right.
maul it until its head falls off.
So as you do that, you tear out its throat. It starts thrashing violently, and based on Ta's next attack, which I know we're not at yet, but because of that, the tail starts swinging in your direction. It's sort of a death throw, which
Mm.
is one of its abilities. Ta reaches out with a spear, grabs the tail, and pins it into the dirt. And it's not actually going to hit you. He just sort of stands there, looks over at all of you, and says, "What took you so long?" However, there's one pure blood left. It's going to walk up to you, Nyx, and it's going to hit you. Well, it's going to try.
And the moment she does, I want to just happily take the fucking hit. And
yeah, it's 2 damage. It's not bad.
yeah, I'm gonna react with Hellish Rebuke.
Oh my god, that's overkill. It's almost dead.
Like, it had 3 life left. Go ahead and just roll Hellish Rebuke
she's
anyway.
not happy at all. Oh no.
Okay.
Fuck, Hellish Rebuke hits so hard. It's
I know,
ridiculous.
it's insane. I just want to see how badly this thing dies.
Woo! Holy fuck.
37.
For half damage, I'm not even going to bother. So, how would you like to immolate this corpse? Because this is the second one today.
Just completely destroy the top half of the body.
Okay. Around the
doesn't-
waist. Around the waist? Yeah, we can do that, if that's how you want to do it.
I just wanted to like look fucking completely remorseless. Like she's fucking angry right now.
Alright, you just kind of like stare at this pureblood that has just struck you with a scimitar. It was a pretty good nick, sort of across the shoulder. It's starting to bleed. And you just look at her and say, "Burn." And you just, as the fire in your eyes sort of lights up, the fire under this thing's feet lights up, and it looks like one of those horror movie stake burnings of witches, as it just literally almost explodes upwards in a gout of flame, leaving a charred set of legs and no upper half, as she falls to the ground, crumbled.
Excellent.
Okay, and at this point, this is where we're actually going to pick up next session.
Cool.
Only because Ta will be here and you guys have a place to go and things to do, and it's going to be interesting. But yeah, there's some interesting story stuff that happened to Ta while you were away, and some potentially interesting things that have happened to you too. We'll see. He's going to be pissed though that you actually managed to kill that aberration before he got to it.
I couldn't do it.
I'm just happy I got to proc some of my effects, like from my amulet,
Yeah.
my axe. Like, that was awesome. It's been a while since I've gotten a crit in animal form.
That was cool that we fucking got in the way we did. That was neat.
Yeah. Well, I'm worried about the guard at the front door coming in. So. Yeah. Or we just kill him on the way out. Because now we have Ta and presumably a Dragonborn Marine. So.
Yeah. He is so hurt right now. He's at 10 HP.
Yeah. He'll be alright.
Maybe. Maybe not. We'll see.
And I guess that's where we'll end this session.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
That will do it.
Bye.